Hello, guys. Can you see me? You guys will forgive me. Oh, forgive me. Can you guys see me? Can you see me? Let me know. Hello, Sisi. Thank you for joining me, guys. I am sorry. I was supposed to come earlier before now, but I was something happened. So please just keep coming, all right? Keep coming. I'm ready. I'm here. I'm here. Can you guys see me? Okay, can you hear me? Hello, thank you so much. Be yourself. I saw you guys. I was busy with Josie. People don't understand. Supporting each other. This is what happens when you support each other. Thank you so much. I don't know if this thing is too. Don't know if you guys are seeing me well. Kindly share me out. Share me out, all right? Thank you so much. Nancy Lucius shared me before she even entered. Thank you so much. Guys, please keep coming in. Coming and yeah. Thank you so much. Host, we cannot see you, but only your white teeth. Thank you so much, Daddy Bella. Respect. Like, mega love shout out to you, Daddy Bella. I am honored you came. Hello, Sister Stella. Hello, Grace. Thank you so much, Sissy. Time out with Femi. Thank you so much. I saw you guys already. I just said, let me check. I don't know that you guys were already here. I'm sorry. Oh. You guys are the best. Thank you so much, Code with Samuel. Please, guys, share me out. You will pay with WH. No problem, sis. I go run your playlist. Kiki Law, Kiki Darling. Thank you so much, guys. Like, you guys are the best. Thank you, Sonia, for sharing me out. I'm seeing the share. Thank you guys for sharing me out. I am happy. This is my first LS I'm doing for the year. Thank you so much, Sissy, for sharing me out. Thank you so much, guys. Please come in. This is the first LS I'm doing for this year. I just want to say Happy New Year to all of you. Happy New Year to my subscribers. Happy New Year to my loved one. Thank you so much. Like last year was was the best, and I know that this year will be. Mwah. Now we be the real people wey get wey get you where you get to. Yes, so Debbie, guys, I greet you all. I'm working. Thank you so much, Daddy Bella, for stopping by. Mega love shout out to you. Code with Samuel, you just shared me out. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my beautiful sister. Thank you. I got community. I go flex. I think you said the next time I'm going to go on live, you don't get community. Oh yeah, flex. Thank you so much. Be yourself for joining me. I am happy. Oh, you guys are the best. As if before I came, you guys already here. Hey God, see love. I'm happy. I'm loved. 13 million people. Thank you so much, Daddy Bella, for sharing me out. Oh, Daddy Bella, share me out. Thank you so much. Kiki, first LS like this I've seen you before this year. No, this year is the first year. Hello, Irene. Thank you for joining me. See my people. See, I get people. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for joining me. I am happy. Like, you guys are the best. As in, I just saw people on Josie LS. Kiki, when is your LS? Kiki, when is much love, Kiki. Mega love to you, Sonia. Sissy, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hello, Rose. We don't show. Thank you, my people. Who do space? I see you now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. I am honored. Yes, so where is my jacket? I'm going to give you guys. Yesterday, I was having issues with be yourself. I was having issue with be yourself. I had to remove all the jacket because I was having issue. I could not comment on her LS. I could not reply her on my channel. As in, it was just so bad. And yesterday, both of us were trying to do it. We were trying to solve it through. Where is the bonnet? Oh, my bonnet. You guys want to see bonnet? Okay, I'm coming. Let me give you guys jacket, please. Yesterday something happened, and but we're happy that our beautiful sister, she had to resolve the issue. Okay, I'll give you guys the jacket. Don't worry, the jacket not be anything for our side. But that yesterday I had to remove a lot because I was having issues. Sonia is still having jacket, I'm sure, because I didn't remove. I think 3 people I did not remove from. Thank you. Hey, Jesus, Daddy Bella. Daddy Bella, now you open this year with super chat for me, oh. Ah, God will bless Daddy Bella. Jesus. I'm trying to drop link, Daddy Bella. Would you? Why are you coming on my screen? Because Daddy Bella, oh yeah. Jesus, Daddy Bella. This is my first super chat of the year. Hey. Oluwa Sheun. Ha, Baba Mimo. Hey, I go to come live. Wait. No, I like money. Daddy Bella, God bless you, sir. Ah, guys. If you really need help for your channel and you don't have Daddy Bella, what are you waiting for? Oh yeah, they go now. I don't want you to say Kiki, I need help. Go and grab Daddy Bella. You can see. Hey, no, no expect this one. God, you are good. This new year, Daddy Bella, God will bless you. Oh, greetings, Daddy Bella. Bless you. Oh, thank you. So, Mona, help me pray for him. Mona, help me pray for him. Daddy Bella, please, that's the link. You guys know what we want to talk about today. I'm going to bring my second phone to give you guys jacket. So, please, share my live stream. Share me out. This topic is hot. Biakiki, why I no come? I don't want to see you on the screen. If you want to come, super chat me. Hello, Mirabelle. Thank you, guys. Please share me out. Kiki, wear bonnet, please. When I want to see the bonnet, yes or no? This is my bonnet. When I want to see the bonnet, let me know if you want to see the bonnet. Let me know. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Thank you so much. This is the first LS I'm doing this year, and I'm so happy to see you guys once again. Like, it's been long I did LS, and I've been having a lot of inbox, Kiki, when are you coming out, and all those things. I've been busy, but today I said I must do this LS, even if it's 1 hour with you people. Thank you so much for sharing. Guys, greetings to you all in the chat. I'm working. Thank you so much, Daddy Bella. God will bless you. Daddy Bella, open New Year super chat for me. This one sweet me, oh. God will bless you, sir. I'm still feeling someone. This super chat, I don't expect them. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate Jesus. So, guys, please, thank you so much, Alimatu, for sharing me out. I really appreciate. Mega love shout out to you. Thank you so much. You and guys, if you want me to wear bonnet, let me know. Sonia Sashi, this is my bonnet. I even have another one. No, this one I don't see. I might change bonnet. Okay, let me change bonnet. I have another one. Do you want to see me wear bonnet? Should I wear it? Hello, Sister Speaking Grace. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Sonia is saying I should wear bonnet. Let me know if you want me to wear this bonnet. Now, let me see you replying. Please share me out. Please, guys, share me out. Thank you so much for sharing me out, and God bless you. Daddy Bella, thank you so much. Wear it, oh. Okay, when I say my wear, I go wear for now present. 19 million people watching me. Nah, I don't blow. Guys, I will wear it, oh. Anything for you people. I'm at work listening. Thank you so much, beautiful sister. Thank you so much. This one is new one. I've not even used it before, but I'm going to use it for you people this year. I find picking. The Ugona family, thank you so much. 19 million people. You guys are the best. So, guys, let's just dive in today's topic. I'm sure most of you have seen the topic. And while I give most of my lovely people moderator, I'm going to be giving some people moderator today. Yesterday, I was trying to sort a lot of things. That's why I couldn't. So, guys, like I was saying, don't forget to subscribe. Guys, please, as you are coming in, give me thumbs up and all those things. Share me out if you haven't. So now our topic today is as a wife and a mom, how do we strike a balance? Because most of us here now, we are content creators. I'm not going to say it, but we are content creators. How do we strike balance? Thank you so much, guys. Are you guys feeling 20 million people watching? So I'm going to drop the link. How do we strike balance? Because I noticed that sometimes being a content creator is not really easy. Then having children, I need to buy bonnet so that I can go live also. Nah, this bonnet thing don't they trend though. Is it today that you guys see me wearing bonnet? My sister, is not easy. Yes. Hi, host. Welcome, Johnny. Thank you, guys. I see you all. Please, Sonia, are you sure you are doing your work? Help me to welcome them now. Sonia, my moderator, what are you doing? Be yourself. My moderator, what are you doing? Help me welcome them. 22 million people watching me, guys. Please share me out. Hello, MC Fashion 9. Thank you so much, my sister, for stopping by. So, guys, you guys know it's not really easy being a mom or a wife and creating content. How do we strike a balance? I want you guys to come up because me, I want to learn, and I know a lot of people want to learn. So somebody said we should talk about this topic. Thank you so much, V Unique. Please drop link. Let me quickly contribute. Okay, thank you so much, sister. Sister, speaking grace is coming up, guys. Please, my beautiful sister V Unique, mega love shout out to you. Welcome, ma. How do we strike a balance? How do we strike a balance in the sense that we don't need to offend our husband or offend our children, and it's not easy at all. Yes, it's not easy. Me, I want to learn too. Yes, a lot of people, they're going to jump on the link because I know contribution will be coming back to back. How do we strike balance? You understand me? It's just the same way of working and taking care of the home. Welcome, Moment with Diva. Thank you so much for stopping by. So please, I want you to jump on the link and let's just have this conversation. How do we strike a balance between managing our home and creating content? Because sometimes some men might be like, you're always on YouTube, you're always here. So how do we do it? How do we do it? How? I just want to know. So somebody is coming up now. Sister Speaking Grace is coming in. Thank you so much, Sister Speaking Grace.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, sister. Your bonnet is nice.
They asked me to wear bonnet, so don't mind these people.
Well.
Thank you.
All right. I greet everyone in the chat.
Yeah.
Thank you for me. Like I said, I'm at work. I'm currently on break, so I'll quickly give my contribution. So
Okay.
how do I balance all that I do? So I'm a mom, and I also create content on YouTube, and only recently I've gone back to work as well, like outside YouTube and all. So it's a lot, like it's
It's a lot.
it's a lot. But I would say one point I would say is planning is very important.
Okay.
Planning, being organized, planning your schedule, like it depends on the kind of person you are. If you are a kind of person that like to write things down, I would advise that write things down. Your to-do list at the end of the day, you know, forecast what you're going to do the next day and plan. Like if your children are going to school tomorrow, make sure that their uniforms are ready, their meals, everything is in place and all that. You're going to work, you have a program, just have a plan. Because if there's no plan, one will just be all over the place. You wake up the following morning and you don't even know where to start. There's a tendency to be overwhelmed with lots of things to do. So I feel like planning is very key. Another point that I would mention is delegating as well. I mean, for women, don't be afraid to ask for help. Um, if there are helps around, where we are in this part of the world, it's quite challenging, especially because most of our families are not here. But if you're able to get help, you know, don't be afraid to ask for help. Delegate. Sometimes I remember we treated something like this, not quite. Sometimes you have a lot of things to do, so much that you don't even have time for yourself. So if you can, sometimes delegation comes with you spending extra money. If you can, you see a lot of women in Europe, they make their hair themselves. They try to do a lot of things. If you can, delegate that aspect, probably your children's hair, your own hair, get somebody to help you. Get somebody to help you clean up the house. And no, you can't, sometimes you can't just do it all. If you can, I feel like delegation is something that one should do. So delegation, planning, and also don't be afraid to ask for help. Also don't be afraid to say no. Don't just accept everything. You know that, and that's why planning is good. When you plan, you already have an insight. It's like a map. You already have an insight of what tomorrow will be. and you know that there's no extra time. Somebody is now calling you again. Please, can you help me do, extra? Will you be available to help me do something extra? And you knowing that if you do this extra thing is costly because there's a thing, all these things that we do, they all have their own anyway, some people are super women, sha, but they have their they have their repercussion. It's very important for us to take our time to rest as well. So I think one of the things that I'm learning to do is learning to say no sometimes. If I see that it's not convenient for me, a lot of Africans, we don't like to offend people because when you tell people no, especially in Africa, they tend to be offended that you've disappointed them or something. But you can say the no gracefully and just let them see reasons. And absolutely, even if you don't let them see reasons, I mean, it's just up to you. God sees your heart and knows that
Yeah.
if you are accepting to do it, you are taking up too much. So sometimes use the word no gracefully. So I think I'll just stop here and allow somebody else to contribute. If I remember something else, I might jump on the link again. But for now, you see that planning, very key for me. Planning, organization, very, very key. Organization and being very organized within the house and even outside the house. I feel like planning and organization, they work hand in hand. Everywhere is on point, where your shirts are, where your skirt is, where your shoes are, blah blah blah, your children, everything is sorted. It's not like the morning where you're supposed to, go out and all everybody's all over the place. You don't know where this is, you don't know where that is. That can throw one off balance. It can actually throw one off balance. So achieving that balance, planning. And we had one more while prioritizing as well, you know
Yeah.
doing what matters, like order of preference, knowing what to do at the right time. I mean, just knowing what to do at the right time, prioritizing your workload, because sometimes you might have so much to do, but just do the one that is most important and just follow, relying on God's grace and strength. Everything that we do is just by God's grace, power, and strength. So stop here. All right, thank you, sis. God
So
bless you.
thank you so much. Eva Rose is here. Thank you so much,
You
guys.
know they had it to add somebody whom you don't add. Do you know if I want to stay at the background?
You requested and I had you now. What do you want me to do now, my
Me, I'm
sister?
here to learn. Oh, I'm here to learn.
No, it's not possible now. You are here to say something. You are here to say something. Please, we are here to learn. We are here to hear, but you guys are here to say something. So please, you understand, guys, just like what Sister Speaking Grace said, she said planning. You know how to organize your things. You understand me? So we are still learning. More are coming. So please, guys, jump on the link. Don't leave me here alone, please. Eva Rose, oh, we are
Please
here.
let
Over
me
to
say
you.
something.
Yeah.
I'm a new mom. I don't know how to juggle it. That's why I say I'm here to learn. But the little one I can say is to know what matters to you, like
Yeah.
what matters. I believe that your role as a mom should not be dragging your time with whatever thing you are doing aside that stuff. You can bring
Yeah.
somebody or you can dedicate somebody to help you take care of your house. But sometimes at the long run you'll be the one regretting it because they will not take care of it the way you would have done it by yourself. And you see, a lot of people that I looked up to, most of them had to pause their career at some point in time to be able to take care of their home. Because no matter how popular you want to be, no matter how online you want to be all the time, if you are not getting it at the home front, in fact you failed, because people will celebrate you outside as the most popular kene that is always online, but your house is failing. So what I want to just chip in into, learn how to prioritize things that matters most. Money is good though, money is very very good, but we shouldn't be making money at the detriment of our home. If you know
Yeah.
it that everything that your drive is money, I mean, why did you get married? Why did you become a mom? You could have just be single now, be hustling the thing and be doing, and be making your money. But since you thought it twice that okay, I can do that. Some people are super mothers, boom, 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 at the snap of their fingers, everything is falling in place. Like I don't know. I'm kind of well organized, arranged. I like my things to be where I kept them. But since I now have a baby now, the baby is helping me to rearrange the house. She's telling me that you did not do it well, let me help you and do it. So we are just there. And I'm at a point in my life where I'm telling people that if you visit me and you sit down in my seat, please sit down on the floor. I can't keep myself. I've tried my possible best. I cannot keep my so we should just learn how to do what work for you. Actually, that's basically if it means you can afford to get extra help that will help you, fine. But if you cannot, just learn how to prioritize what matters to you, okay?
Okay. Thank you so
I
much.
don't know why 60 journey to 60 kg is following me up and down. Like, babe, have fun. Wait till happen. I like you.
My my
Should I
love,
put
my
my
love, my
shorts?
love, my love, my
I
love.
saw
Kisses and love.
I saw you on Josie Corner. Now I'm at Kiki this year. Following me up and down. Okay,
Kisses and love, my
I don't
love.
want to lose
Kisses and
weight
love.
though. If you are following me up and down, if you are following me up and down to lose weight, I don't want.
Don't worry, it's not
Na
about
fat,
that.
na fat, I no too person.
You know even fat sef, where the fat dey for your body, no be you wey I dey see for here. So if you lepa now.
I beg, I don't
Okay.
know why 60 kg is following me up and down.
Hey, okay, okay. Let me give my 2 cents here.
So
Kiki, you know I love you, right?
what I'm saying is that thank you so much, Fever Rose. I love what you just said. Mommy V Unique, are you there?
I'm here.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everyone in the chat, I'm saying welcome to you. If you're just joining us, I'm saying
Rose
welcome.
Cash, come and scatter the stream. Oh, we need to scatter it.
So, Mommy V Unique, over to you. Welcome, welcome.
This
Mommy
life,
V, giving
balance.
it as it be.
I trust her.
You
This
don't talk.
life, balance.
I trust her.
I thought.
Mommy, I suffer much.
Gekele.
Balance. Being a YouTuber, being a mom, being everything. You are a wife, you are a cook, you are a cleaner, you are this, you are that.
Women are
You that
strong.
is in Europe, and you're also a content creator, a YouTuber. This life, balance.
You know balance, my
Sometimes,
sister. I don't
eh?
try balance am.
I don't try, balance.
Who's
Even
I
Zube?
when
no
I
gree.
get front, I know they look back, still balance. Balance at all. So it's not easy, seriously. And sometimes I will want to make my video, and my son will come and tell me that so they won't even allow me self. Everywhere I will just set my camera, set everything. The next thing I'll be hearing "Kuru, kuru, 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 kuru." I will package my
Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome.
I will just package my camera and I will go and keep it. So balance, my dear. It's not easy. There is no how you will balance it. Seriously. Because you have children to take care of, you have husband to take care of. That one, those overgrown babies when they don't rest. This husband, ah, they will need your attention at any given time. Even when you are doing video, they will come and be talking to you. Honey, you did not do this video. Why? They say you do video.
Thank God for editing, oh. Thank God for editing.
I'm
If
telling you,
everybody
thank God
should
for
post their
everything.
videos the way they
Ah,
filmed it,
they will
why
see you
take for
doing
not
video, they will
scatter?
come and be telling you what they want to tell you.
Guys,
Why take
It's
for
not
not scatter?
easy,
Thank God for
seriously.
editing. I swear.
It's not easy. It's not easy. Seriously, Kike, this topic you bring in, we need to deliberate on it. Oh. It's
Really,
not
because
easy. How we
That's
go
why I
take
said
balance am?
I came to learn. I came to learn.
Okay, you came to
Most of
learn.
my videos they are being done
Okay,
in the
me too,
office.
I came to
Honestly,
learn. Ngbano. Who is
Mommy
this?
V,
if I
Mommy
set my
V, Mommy
tripod,
V is not possible. How can Rose say she came to learn? You two, you don't take for the matter. Now we go to learn from. Uh,
The only thing,
I can't
seriously,
relate.
how I balance my
Can
own,
you guys hear
it's not
me?
easy, seriously. I will not lie to you, it's not easy. Sometimes I get really tired. Sometimes I get angry and I will just
pack up everything and go and lie down and sleep because it's not easy. How I do my own is that I make out time when the kids are at school. Hmm?
Yeah.
Immediately I drop them at the school. I came back home. What I will do, I will clean up the whole house, do the house chores. That one and number one. If I got come back see house like this, you will talk what you they do since morning. So I will clean up the whole place. When I clean up the whole place, the next thing I'll carry my camera and pose myself in that camera. Go and do nice makeup and begin to talk whatever I want to talk. I'll just give myself 30 minutes to talk there. When I'm done talking and package everything, clean up my makeup as if nothing happened. Continue what I'm doing. The next thing is to go and cook. That is it. You do the other things. Me, I'm not working. I'm a stay-home mom, but I think it is easier for me. But with a working class mommy in this part of the world, in this diaspora, it is not easy. Now, those people will go ask how then they take balance am because me, I'm a stay-home mom, I'm not working. So those working class mommy, eh, and they are still a part of the people, they still take care of their family and do one thing or the other. Now then we go ask how that they take balance am. For me, balance. Know how when you do am, where you balance.
V,
So
my wife.
if you're a working mom, how do you
Stop
balance
stressing
it?
my wife. My wife.
Okay, can you guys hear me? I have something to say.
Ah, where's my wife? People shall let my wife talk to me. Oh,
Ah, my husband. You
you
always come
can.
whenever I see her, my body will be doing me jiggy, 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 jiggy,
In
jiggy,
Welcome.
fact,
jiggy.
your last video, I was just looking at you. I was like, Chineke now, what is this?
My
This,
husband, a
this.
package, I'm
Anyway,
just
welcome,
packaging.
welcome,
Old
my
age,
sister.
don't come. My package
I
is the
say
best.
ladder is needed for this thing. Because if I you cannot just, realize this you go like that.
No, you need ladder now. Oh, but you know
Ah,
what they tell my, the kind of ladder where you carry. You carry every ladder now.
Nah.
If you don't get that kind of ladder, you
Oh,
fall, you fall.
yes, so everybody helps a lot.
oh my
Uzube,
God.
I call up Ashirani for Kande Maduku. Please, the
You
floor is
terrible.
open.
Really God.
Irene, um,
Yes, so
um, my journey to 60K. Please, over to you, Irene. Hold on. Okay, she was here. All right.
Okay. Hi,
okay.
everyone.
Please, guys, if you're
Hello.
not, can you
Hi, love.
mute your mic so that the noise, mute your mic if you're not talking.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, Kiki. Hi, everyone.
Welcome.
I'm happy to be here. Sincerely, this topic is dear to my heart, just like the topic from Josie's Corner. Those two topics. In fact, I spoke to. Okay, Kiki jumped on my life yesterday when I was cooking, and
Welcome,
she
Bukola.
made
Sonia. Welcome. I see you guys.
yeah
Continue.
she made mention of my name as a YouTuber. Kiki, do you remember that conversation?
Yeah, yeah.
We'll have to revisit it because you have left me sleepless since yesterday. I've not rested, so we have to talk. We have to talk about that. I don't know if you got my number from Josie's Corner's private chat.
Wait, but I was a lot of people were saying, Kiki, where are you? We are waiting here. Your life has
Okay, I'm
started.
going to drop it. I'm going to drop it in the chat again so that you're on WhatsApp, right?
Yeah, WhatsApp.
Okay, so we can talk there. All right. So back to the topic of today. I am a mother of two, and I've been married. This is my 8 years in marriage, and
Wow.
I can tell you for real that it's there's no formula. They don't write them anywhere. Say this is how they are going to be
Sorry,
doing
sorry,
it.
sorry for cutting you. Sonia said, "I like the way we jump on lives. Honestly, supporting each other. That's a good one. Continue."
All right, you are making me lose my line of thought.
Sorry. Sorry.
Okay, so there's no formula written anywhere for marriage. I was hurt when I think it's Irene, the lady that spoke first, said nobody sent you to go marry. Now you say you won't marry and you want to have children, so you should. I was sincerely hurt when she said that, and I was like, no, 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 no. If you saw me, I was shaking my head. I was like, no, 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 don't say that, don't say that. The truth is that we never plan how it could be. There's none of us said, okay, we are getting into this marriage. This is how it's now going to be. My husband is going to provide all the money, so everything is going to be rosy, rosy, rosy. I just have to sit at home. Or okay, maybe my husband doesn't have enough money. I will not have to go and work. We don't know how it will be.
True.
Now, as you are moving on into the marriage,
Doesn't
year
matter.
1, year 2, year 3, your eye will be opening to the reality of the day. I take each day personally, each day as it comes, because if you decide, if you say to yourself that, okay, this is the formula I want to run today, something will come that will shake that formula. The first speaker said before she's a very organized person, she likes to arrange her things and everything, but now her children rearranges it for her. At no point did you plan that you are going to your home is ever going to be the way it is right now. At no point did you see it coming. So as they come now, so would they follow am. You also said something that I liked. You said if you can afford to get a paid assistant, a paid help, beautiful, get it for yourself. These days, there's nothing like I'm a working class mom or I'm a stay-at-home mom. Now all of us they hustle this hustle. People
Exactly.
wey dey hustle for their own for office, dey hustle their own. We wey be YouTuber dey hustle our own for here. You know, it's this morning I've been on my laptop. People that are going to the work to office, it's not laptop they are using to work there. It's laptop
Joe,
now. We also are here working on with laptop and phones and all of that. So we are all putting in some form of work, one form of work or the other. So how do you now make it work for yourself? Number one, what I personally do and I still struggle with, I try to get help. I try to get paid help. So I'm getting a house help, even if
welcome.
I'm 100% at home. I work 100% from my house. This is my table scattered like this. My children can turn it upside down as they like. I work from my house. I work
Okay.
more than
Thank you so much,
15
Joe.
hours, 15 hours in a day. So even the people that go to work, they don't work reach me.
True.
So I try to get paid help. So my house help is always running around in my house. She will take care of the children and do everything, and I focus on my work because I have to bring my own stuff. Now, for people that cannot afford paid help, the thing you can do is to schedule as much as possible and respect your schedule. For example, if you say you want to support people on YouTube, since we are still growing this YouTube thing, dedicate 2 to 3 hours to supporting people. Probably going live on people's channel, like I'm jumping on different lives today. Okay, probably commenting and liking other people's comments. Genuinely watch people's video 4 to 5 minutes
Yes.
before you comment, before you like, before you sub. That one follow. Okay, if you say okay, what I'm going to be doing today is maybe find watch hour, go and look for where you will get that one. But if you're dedicating 2 to 3 hours to that activity, make it that. Once you're done with that, please go and face oga. Rosie actually taught me that one. She said, madam, go and meet your husband. Okay, face oga. If it's 3 hours or 6 hours you are giving oga, go and give oga. Drop your phone, drop your laptop, face oga.
Hmm.
Then if it's cooking you want to do, dedicate your hours. So scheduling is very, very important, and you have to respect your schedules. If not, you no go work. Somebody like me now that have somebody that is running around in my house for me, it's easier. Even if say the girl don't run, she run come out for November, they find another person. So you can imagine my suffering. My suffering right now is double. So if I finish from this table, I will still go to the kitchen. Oga still there. I will still my sister, it's not easy. So scheduling is one way that, hey, I try to strike the balance. Hi Uzube. How you
People should
doing,
not
girl?
spoil me. People should not spoil me, please. Please. I don't like to
Sorry,
hear this kind of
sorry.
things. Thank you.
Sorry, love. Sorry, love.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Go ahead, please.
Please, what is your name? I want to know your name, so I will not be calling my Johnny. Tell me your name.
My name is Ruth. Oh, that's part of
Oh,
why I want
Ruth.
to talk with you. Please, you people should help me change my channel name, please.
Okay, Ruth. Okay, Ruth. Welcome, Victory. Welcome. Ruth. Now, you said something. I want to ask you something. You said something about getting help, someone you can
Yeah.
pay. Let's
Yes.
talk about that. It is very easier for someone that is in Nigeria. For someone here is hard. You can't get help here. I don't know if let me just talk about here in Italy. You do your things yourself. Welcome, Pat. Welcome, Pat. Welcome, Pat. I see you. You can't look for help because yeah, you're on your own. There is no mom, there's no dad, there is nobody to help you. You do your things yourself. When you give birth, you are doing your mugo yourself. Your husband is the one that is going to bath you hot water. So as a person that is staying in this kind of a place that we are, no help. What do you say we should do? How can we manage our home and our YouTube? From YouTube, most of us are even working. So YouTube is just a side something. Yes, abroad. Most of us here, we don't have help. When you give birth, you take care of the child till the child is ready to go to school. There is no one. Even if you want to call nanny will start charging you. Let's not. We should not just go there. So, mommy, okay, that's what I want to ask you. How so let's talk now. Assuming you are here with us, how are you going to
Okay.
manage? How are you going to create balance? You understand? Tell
Okay.
me
Let me answer that question now.
yeah.
I have a friend in the US. She has 4 children, and she
Yes.
left from Nigeria here. She
Yes.
left about 3 to 4 years ago. I can't remember exactly. And
Yes.
right now, she's just her and her 4 children with her husband in the US. Now I asked her how she copes, so I'm just going to share with you what she told me. She's also working. She works as a teacher in a school, so something
Yeah.
like that, and she has her hours that I think she comes in the during lunchtime. I don't know how but she works for 2 to 3 hours in a day. And she told me that her children are still small. So what she does, this scheduling thing I talked about, I mentioned it earlier.
Yeah.
She schedules and she respects her schedule. And she bulk prepare. Bulk prepare means I bulk buy, so I don't have to go to the supermarket every day.
Very true.
I bulk prepare. That means I'm cooking bulk meals. So if I'm cooking egusi soup, I'm cooking big egusi soup that I will now portion and put in the freezer. So I'm not going to be
Ruth,
cooking soup
sorry
every
for
day.
cutting you short. Ruth, hold on.
Okay,
Let me
love.
ask one question before you continue. This
Okay,
issue
love.
of bulk cooking, are you in Nigeria? Let's start from there.
Yes, I'm in Nigeria. Yes, I'm in Nigeria.
I think NEPA have not messed you up with the bulk cooking. Like they've not remembered you with that bulk cooking. That when they remember you 1 week
Guys, please
straight,
hear me
you are
out,
not seeing
please.
light. Like so the bulk cooking is standing on the shaky leg because when NEPA
No,
remember
for
you,
people
oh
abroad,
God.
for people abroad, it could work for them.
People abroad is working perfectly well. You can bulk cook and put in your fridge,
But
no
cook,
problem.
yeah,
But boo boo
yeah.
country, don't let NEPA hear
But
you,
but I
oh,
but I
so that
also
they will
but
not come
cook.
and collect
Oh,
your
there's
street
light in
light.
my own side.
Okay.
This is the
So
last.
I
They did
have
not
I
hear
have I
you.
have space. I can give you one room in my place. Come. You know I love you now.
Which area is that?
Agor.
See them. I got my
Oh, you
backyard
say you're
there.
gone?
No allow
About
you
We
want
have
to
light.
get
We
into
have
my
light. Oh,
outside.
we have light.
No
Oh, we have
allow
Light on
light.
me. No,
Journey.
no,
Johnny,
I
you
don't
say
near
you're
them.
gone?
See,
Which
yes,
I
I say
go.
in Agor love.
And no,
I thought
forget
you
because
said
of
it's
this thing.
Ikorodu.
Because they did it
Ikoroduke.
like
I
this.
stay in Agor. No, okay, that video. We went to visit my husband's brother
I
in
go.
Ikorodu.
Maybe
are you
it's
feeling
Muruwa
cool?
area. You are seeing light. You are shining
Okay,
things.
so
When they
I'll be in
remember
the
you,
chat,
then that you are
guys.
go.
Parts. You and
Okay,
your
no,
office people. Yes, I'll be in the chat,
You
please. The
see,
network is not
no,
strong
Ruth,
here.
Katitude is
can you
saying that she
continue?
did
A lot
bulk
of people are
cooking
Let
learning
me
from
Okay,
tell
and her
you
money
something. Let
wasted.
me say
okay.
something. For those of
Okay.
us living abroad, my sister,
Hello?
know how when you go do am, when you go balance. You see abroad, eh? When I came new,
so
eh?
much your
I
situation.
almost
Thank
went
you
back
so
to
much, my
Nigeria.
sister, for
I will not
joining.
lie you.
Thank you.
When I came new to
No,
this
no.
country, I almost packed my bag to Nigeria. I will
Una
not lie
wale ya
you.
kanjo.
Don't come
When I
home.
make it here, I
I
for
took a
three
papa
times.
me
You
no
no
go
go
get
pay
back,
me. Make I
reba
pay
home.
you.
Nobody, nobody came to ask me how are you. They only come with that pencil. They will come and eat the food you cook, and they will say, "Oh, you know, after they will go." I tough, and I had my child through CS. The pain is
Hey.
not here.
Hey,
I have
Jesus
to cook.
Christ.
I have to do this. I have to do that. Clean the house. Do all these things. My dear, abroad own. It was to pass.
It was.
You see, Nigeria, when I get privilege, mama go come. Or bound miracle. Or give you this, give you that.
Come.
And nobody bala miracle. Nobody press my stomach. Nothing. Even with that pace, I was birthing my baby. So
Hmm.
you see, abroad own.
Hmm.
No
Oh my
balance.
God. Oh my God.
You know balance. The
It's a whole
pain,
lot, you know.
the pains. I still remember everything because the pains no be there. Nobody to help you. Nobody to do anything for you. Even the friends that are coming, they will come and eat the food you cook myself and tell you bye bye. But take care of yourself. Now go there they
I
go.
will not. I not gonna give you food. Oh. Anything you like, make you call am.
Forgive am
I
oh.
go there.
Now
I
that's
go
where
there.
call
Your
your
friend chop my food.
you go give am oh. So you see abroad oh there, there's no way we go do am. Even you make you those that say make a schedule or and then keep to it in half of that thing. If you make it finish, you want to know that will come and scatter it for you. No be this abroad. Appointment from January to December will come and scatter it for you. All those schedule you make is not working. It's just that when you wake up, anyhow you see your life, you continue from there. That's abroad for you. Anyhow, when you see that day, just continue from there.
You
That
need the natural own but why?
Just
I not gonna need paint you. Oh
no,
yeah,
but
no.
don't take stuff. This is schedule. When the schedule finish, you want to know that I will just come and scatter everything for you. You will
Tire
see
me oh.
tonight. You know rest. Taking care of children. I have 4 children. I'm a mom of 4. Now this abroad. I dey hear
And you still
win.
have husband to take care of.
I still
It's
have
a lot.
husband, overgrown baby to take care of.
Jesus. Hi
Overgrown
Josie.
baby to take care of. Because that is my number 1 baby. You have to first of all take care of him. Then you start taking care of the one where you born. It's no
Take
easy.
care of. It's not easy.
It's no easy.
I'll be in the chat, guys. My
Okay,
network
let
is
me let
messing.
me say something before I continue my work. Talking about balancing motherhood in abroad or everywhere. I mean in everywhere, right? Kiki.
I'm here. Yes, abroad. Yes, I'm trying to add
Um
this on here.
sometimes and some people were also talking about help if we don't get help, or is it that it's not affordable to get a
That's
help here.
nice thing. Thank you.
One thing is, when I was about to give birth, if I knew what is going to happen to me, we would have arranged for my mother to come and take care of me. I thought I can give birth on my own, which is somehow you can take care of yourself. But for my last appointment, for my due day, I went for my last appointment. The next day, I'm supposed to give birth. We went for the last appointment, and I was told I can't give birth on my own unless they did CS,
Wow.
which I couldn't sleep the next day to my that appointment, which I knew I'll be doing CS. We would have arranged for my mother to come and take care of me, because giving birth in abroad with CS is not easy. It's you and your husband alone, and your husband cannot take care of you for 1 month. He has to go to work. He can take care of you just for 14 days or
Josie,
so,
you
and
know
you
my
go
own
to
thing?
work the
Just 3
next
days.
week.
Just 3 days.
So
I came back from the hospital. My husband started work. Without pains, I was doing everything. Just 3 days. The company could not give him at least 1 week to help me. Just 3 days, he started work. It's not
yeah,
easy.
my husband was lucky to get 2 weeks, and my second child too. I was sick. I spent more than 3 weeks at the hospital, and he was lucky to also get that same week. So one thing is, after giving birth, and you want to get help, or you want someone to help you. My second child, they gave me a psychologist. They told me if I need help, I said no, because they knew my situation I was going through. So
Thank you.
every day they will be coming to the house. They told me they will get me a help who will come and help me. And these white people, they cannot cook for you. They cannot mop your house. The way they will bath your children is not the way you will want it. So you will not need it. They will just come and be holding your baby for you, which you can do it, or you can put the baby down. They will give you the help, and they will tell you what to do with your baby, which we Africans, we don't bath our baby anyhow. We don't put them on the sink just to bath them. We know how to bath our kids. So I did not go in for that help. And secondly,
if you want a help or if you want to start work, you pay someone to take care of your baby for you. With that money you are going to pay for that help, yours is half of your salary, right? It's half of your monthly salary. You will not give your half payment to someone just to take care of your baby, so you just sit in the house, because that money is very huge. And thirdly, the person may not take care of the baby like how you want it. You don't know how the person is going to treat your baby for you. So what I can say is, we know we are not saying nobody should come to abroad, but it's very hard. The truth is, it's very hard. I watch Mommy Sophia's video all the time. I was like, how did this woman balance all this thing? One thing I know about these abroad children is most of them don't help their parents. Some of them do help. Some of them will be like, they'll just be beside you and be talking with you when you tell them to do this. They'll be like, Mom, no, like this. It's not their fault, right? They were not born into a place where they have to go and fetch firewood before they will come and cook. It's not their fault. It's like they are in the system where that's where they find themselves. So what I can say is, those in Africa, somehow you guys are very lucky. Somehow, I know it's not easy that way, but I always say if I'm in Africa, like I'll not be suffering like how I'm suffering here. I can just send all my children to my mom, which is going to take care of them. Because me doing LS with my kids is very difficult. Very, very difficult. Me, they will be doing this, they will be shouting, they will be talking. Like after the LS, you go and see the mess they've created there. It's not easy. So what I can say is, if you want to be a YouTuber as a mother, one thing is you have to do both. You have to prepare yourself for it. Me, I prepare myself. I make sure I have food in the house before I'll start to do my LS or I start to create my content. Because right now, I have a lot of things to do right now. I have to go and cook. I have to go and fry my meat, because tomorrow is my son's birthday party, which we are going to party in the house. So like you have to prepare all these things. You cannot just come on whitey as a mother and you don't plan. You have to plan. Even if it's for you to wake up around 4 or 3:30, you have to sacrifice your time and plan for it. That's what I can say for now. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Ruth, are you
Well
still?
said. Yes, I'm here, baby. I'm here.
So you were saying something before. Continue.
Thank you very much, Josie. Okay.
Thank you so much,
Okay.
Josie.
Thank you so much, Josie. I like the fact that she mentioned bulk. She mentioned bulk arrangement again. You cannot. That takes a lot of stress off you, whether you are in Nigeria or you are outside Nigeria. Bulk, apart from the bulk cooking, bulk shopping, people do it a lot. It saves you all the trouble. That time you used to go out and come in several times. It's a lot. Now, about childbirth and managing without mommy in the abroad. Sincerely, I cannot even put mouth there at all. That one, you need special grace of God to help you with that. Especially people that gave birth with CS. I cannot understand your experience because I have never given birth with CS. But the struggle is real for just existing moms, not new mom, like mom that are giving birth. I'm talking about mom that are already experienced with, that already have experience with what's it called, toddlers. That's people I'm talking about, not people that are just giving birth, or new moms like our sweet mommy here. Okay, not her. I'm talking about people that are already in the game, in the toddlers game. Portioning and bulk purchasing is one way you can really have some time. Okay, in this case, where we have to, as YouTubers, where we have to go ahead and support each other. Okay, the first time I came on live this way, I spent almost the whole day here. I slept around 1 p.m. I told Pat and she was laughing at me. I stayed away because I wanted to try and meet up. I mean, you cannot you cannot survive doing that for long. If not, you're going to break down and you're going to add weight. Stress makes you add weight, Abby. So I don't know how many pounds or how many kg I've added since 3 days ago or 4 days ago. I started, spending so much time here. So spend cutting out or portioning time to stuff is one way you can actually create sanity for yourself. If not, man, na kolo. Okay, so like I said before, 2 hours for YouTube, 2 hours for cooking, 2 hours for shopping, 6 hours for oga, and the rest is for you. You
Who
are the
is
most
talking first? Who is
important
talking?
person in this game. I say
I
it, I
can't
take
see.
that again. You are the
Is
most
it Johnny
important
that is
person.
talking?
My name is Ruth. I have
Ruth,
to
yeah,
add
is it
my
Ruth
name
that
to
is
my
talking?
page. Yes, it's
Okay.
Ruth.
Ah, when you finish, I would like to ask you a question because the way you are saying this 2 hours to this, 2 hours to this, because I know that if I carry
No,
my
no,
phone
it's
and
just an
enter YouTube, I spend
example.
more
My
than
love,
two
that two
hours.
hours is
Before you
just an
do
example.
4 hours, 5 hours counting. When you do, you need to lecture me because 6 hours
My
for that.
love,
Mm,
my
okay.
my love, I'm just using that as an example. You know how many hours you spend
Please
with your
be
guy.
saying
Me,
something that is
my guy,
practical
my
in
guy like
Nigeria,
24
especially
hours.
Lagos.
So
24
sometimes
hours,
we used to
okay,
quarrel
John.
about it.
Okay, John. Uncle, who baby focus on me? Yeah, and to go and make money.
He's only just focus on me. Oh. Even when I focus on my little girl, he's angry. He wants me to be looking at his face every minute. So how do I cope? Do you understand? So finding a way, and another thing I think we moms we do, and we miss it a lot is that we forget ourselves. We forget ourselves. We apportion time to everything but us. And I like to say that we are the most important thing in all the equation. When I talk about equation, I'm talking about our kids, our husband, our home, our work, our business. In all of them, I don't know how many you have, okay? In all of them, you are the most important thing. So you deciding to dedicate 8 to 10 hours to yourself is not bad for the day. So if you have 24 hours in a day, okay, for example,
Greetings, everyone.
minus good evening, good afternoon, sis.
Good
Minus
afternoon.
Kiki, this
10
your bonnet is
minus
funny.
10 hours. Okay, are we together? Minus
Yes,
10
we are.
hours of that day. Then the what you are going to be dividing will be 14 hours for every other person, including Oga.
So,
So let me
can I
ask
say
you
something,
something.
please?
Let me ask you
I want
something
to
now.
do something.
Can
Oh.
I say
Wait,
something, please?
Kiki, wait,
Question.
Kiki, wait
When you
first.
said
Kiki, wait.
how
Kiki,
many
hold
hours
on.
per week is fine? So that question is for you.
Kiki,
But the
hold
answer
on.
for yourself
Hold
would
on.
not say.
I want to,
Ruth, say
can
you
I
are
say
in
something,
Lagos.
please?
Yes.
Kiki, you are in Lagos. You did not portion time for traffic. Please don't be making it look as if I'm the only one that's in traffic. No, and everything has to balance now. You portion all your time, all the 24 hours. I did not hear like 4 hours for Lagos traffic. I don't understand. Are you not going outside? Like, are you stuck in the house? You don't take your children to school. Let me understand. Like, 247, you're at home because the way you
Lagos
said this is
traffic is
your
very
time. No traffic
frustrating.
time. I don't
No,
understand.
okay, okay.
Traffic that
As
will
for my,
frustrate
as
you.
for the
You will be in
children,
traffic and
as
a
for
kid
the
is on
children
the
and
road.
traffic,
You are still
okay.
there.
For the children and traffic, what we did, though, okay, what we did for work. My husband goes to work, of course. We moved close to my husband's work to save time off traffic. That's what we did. But everybody, not everybody can do that. And my children's school is about 2 minutes away from my house. So I just
Okay.
either walk there or drive there if I want. So, but it's different for everybody. Okay. Now, why I'm talking when I talk about apportioning time for things, I'm not trying to tell you specifically what time you should apportion. No. You know your house. You know how what tasks are available for you. You divide it according to how your home runs. But the
My
important
sister,
one for me
24
is
hours is not enough. 24 hours is not
that's
enough.
what
If
God
your own
gave
is
us
enough,
now.
borrow
I
me.
do. Are
Okay,
we
can,
going
can
to
I say
refuse
something,
God?
please? Can you
Yes,
guys
you
hear me?
can.
Yes, we
Yes,
can
we
hear
Can
you,
can
you
hear
hear
baby.
me?
you.
I hear you.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Okay, so what I want to say is, just like Ruth has said, each and every one of us have their own programs, okay?
Yes,
Like
my love.
now, I've spent my 1 hour plus on the road now. I went to pick up my kids from 2 p.m. and I'm just coming in now. Have you seen it? I'm in Lagos, so
Are you
my
saying
own.
you document me?
So sometimes you spend more than that. on the road, okay? I think the only way you can balance motherhood and your YouTube channel is when you have passion for your YouTube. Seriously, if you don't have passion for this writing as a mother, you won't be able to go far in it. That is the truth. And then sometimes, even if you plan yourself, you can plan yourself and say, tomorrow I want to do this. And then by the time you wake up tomorrow morning, you find out that you are not even feeling okay. Your body is not telling you the truth. And then you can't come and start doing maybe those plans. I don't know, is there not coming from my side?
Oh,
Yes,
you
yes,
guys should mute yourself
yes.
now if you're not talking. Mute.
Oh, okay.
If you're not talking, mute so that we can hear because the noise is too much so that we can hear her very well. She's saying something that is very important. Please. Thank you
Okay, let
for.
me continue.
Yes, continue. The sound is
Okay.
gone.
So sometimes you can plan yourself that this is what I want to do, this is what I want to do. And then you wake up in the morning and notice that my body cannot carry all these my plans. So you, in as much as you want to, do YT and be successful on it, you need to watch, yourself as well. We as mothers need to look at our health as in make it a priority. Everything is not all about getting the money or all about doing the hustling. If you look at yourself, your body will not tell you truth. Just look for a little time to rest before you start creating content or doing other things. There's some things that are inevitable, like Monday to Fridays. If you're doing school runs, you know that my afternoon is already taken. I must go and pick my kids from school. Like me, sometimes I do video in the night too, maybe like 10 or 11 when the children are sleeping. That is when I'll be talking to myself, doing my video, carrying my camera around, because that is the only time that the place is quiet. Sometimes I can say, okay, let me do video in the morning. Before I finish what I want to do and everything, you will find yourself not having any, conducive space for that your video. And then once the children are back from school, there's nothing that will make you have a successful video when your kids are around. Unless maybe your children are small, like me, I have 4 kids, and the 4 of them, they are all, in fact, they are in the stage they are now. Is the stage you keep talking. So like the last time I did a live stream, if people notice, people that watched me, you will see the distractions there. These children, in fact, what they do is that anytime they see me doing live stream, they will come and stand in the front of my tripod and be giving me time. Can I take this? Can I take this? Because the last I told them, I go and take. Only before I finished my live stream, I enter kitchen. They have poured my milk and everything. They break the glass container. I'm using to put my provision because I told them to go and take. So those are the little distraction you have to do with. It's not really easy for managing motherhood and this content creating. Is not easy at all. But I think the only thing that keeps me, I'm talking based on my own experience, which every other person will come and say their own. So the only thing that keep me going is the passion for it. I used to tell myself why I started this channel in the first place. So when you have that passion, it will make you not to lose focus. Even when you're tired, you'll be telling yourself, no, I need to post today. Like sometimes if I've not posted like for 2 days, it's as if I've not posted for 2 weeks. I'll be telling myself I'm supposed to post today. Now look at it, I did not post. Sometimes I will have to wake up in the night and do it in the midnight, edit it, then try to post it the next day so that I won't edit 3 days without posting.
Thank you so much for sharing with Blessing. Bye, Obi. Thank you.
So my sister Ruth, is not easy. Oh, you are lucky. Your children's school is 2 minutes to your house, so you are absolutely lucky.
Thank you. I was shocked when you said you've been in the traffic for 1 hour trying to pick the kids. Sorry, my sister.
It's the traffic that will tell you the time you get to where you are going to. You cannot, like in Lagos, you can't plan yourself. You can give a journey that is supposed to take you 15 minutes. The traffic will tell you will stay for 45 minutes and you can't do anything.
That's true.
So the traffic is what will determine how many hours you will be on the road.
You're right.
So you are very lucky, you're my sister.
Thank you. But the work is still stressful now.
It's very stressful, very, very stressful.
It's stressful. But God will keep helping us.
I want to say something.
Pat, come and lecture us. That part is on the screen. The part.
I want to
Pat,
say something.
Pat, come and lecture us. Pat is doing well and she's working as well. So
Host, can I say something?
sure, sure, sure.
Yeah, see, well, I just want to say something because I will soon go. Eh?
Yeah,
Motherhood is an amazing journey that has no formula.
true.
But the
exactly.
fact that it's working for you does not mean it will work for me.
Absolutely.
In as much as all of us we are juggling it here, I just want us to. I'm just living on one thing that I will take each day, one day at a time. Most time I don't have plan for what I'll do
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow because I'm talking from
Exactly.
experience. I've, I've,
Mm-hmm.
I've made plan with one client of mine that tomorrow we are going to do this, do that, do this. That day, I woke up in the morning. I had to rush my baby to the hospital. Like plan
Wow.
scattered. And me, I don't
Exactly.
like expectation because when the expectation is not being met, it hurts me a lot. So I don't expect anything. Any day I wake up as I see I'm at it. If I'm in the mood to
Exactly. You
film a
just do the one
video,
you can.
I will I will film 100 video, but filming, not only but buying but cooking. I do but filming for my channel. I'll film plenty video in a day and I'll not take time to be editing and uploading. There are days that I will say, today I will do video, I will do video. I just wake up. I'm being real and honest with you guys. I'll just wake up. My husband will offend me. And I talk about marriage, relationship, and motherhood. I'm not coming to talk about that with you guys when I'm planning my faith. My husband will just be like, he will just tell me something that will just upset, like just change my mood. I'll just be like, no, I'm not coming to white with energy. Let me just go and relax. Anytime I come back to my
Exactly.
senses, I come and talk, okay? Then some days you come to work, you see that your boss is annoying you, or the people around
Exactly.
you, they are just pissing you off. And let's not forget that some days your hormone will just be all over the place. Everything will just be overwhelming. You sit down and be thinking about your life. I'm the mom, I'm the wife, I'm the maid, everything is just me. Most time I break down, I
Exactly.
cry. I break down, I cry. After crying, I pick up my chef and continue. So if I come out and tell you that I plan my life like this, just know that I'm lying. I wake up, I thank God, and I move, especially here in Lagos. That you just say, okay, let me go to market and come back. You spend the whole day in the market. You get frustrated
Welcome.
now. So it just like if I wake up, I give God thanks to God. Any day I
Exactly.
see, I already know that I'm going to work. Of course, I'm going to do school runs. So what again? And the night to continue the struggle. When you come back, if you're not doing homework, you are doing cooking. If you're not doing cooking, you are checking if your baby is fine.
What happens
Motherhood
in the
has
night?
no
In the
formula.
night, what happens in the night?
Thank you.
My sister is not easy.
After everything when you want to rest, they will tell you, Madam, there is Champions League. Uwa,
Now.
what will you do?
Eh,
Is that
now.
place your father's house? Is that not what you signed up for? Oh yeah, no.
Eh.
All of them join.
And then sometimes when you don't even comply, they will not tell you that since you started this YouTube yourself, that you are
Eh?
not using YouTube all your time. That is what he told me. You say every time you are on
No.
YouTube. Since you started this on YouTube channel, things are changing. There was one time I made a video, the one I said I want to leave YouTube, Kiki.
Yes.
That one I don't cry tire. I didn't even know what to do. The video I want
So
to
it's
make, I
not
was not able to
easy.
make it. I didn't know what to do. I said, let me just carry this camera and just express my feeling that I'm leaving YouTube. It's not, it's not easy.
No, 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 no. All our mothers, you guys are doing well. You guys are amazing. Me, I'm learning because I don't even know what to say. I'm learning.
Kiki, you are learning. You that you are expert. You see that I know they show you they do. You are so good at it. In fact, I want to come and call. I beg my number there for private chat. Go and call. I want to learn personally how you do it. You never talk what you they do.
Yes, yeah, my sister. I learn every day. That's the reason why most times I come on live to bring everyone along. You understand, so that some people will share their opinion, and you understand what I mean. I can also learn from them. I'm really learning. You people might not really understand why I'm learning this thing, though, but I just need to learn. So when I'm going to start applying it, I'll do that. Yes, I want to try different method to see what works because most times What works for you will not work for someone else. You understand? So the main thing is just do what works for you. I have somebody here. I don't know. Can you talk? Because I try to add you. Hello, are you there? My beautiful sister, are you there?
Please, why is everybody laughing now?
I
Why
don't
is
know why they're
everybody
laughing.
laughing
No.
at the comment section?
Learn well because
Okay.
you are almost there. Josie, thank you so much. Oh, I don't know. Her network
Everybody,
is having issues.
Manchester United and Juventus match. No, na sabi them.
You will not understand. No, 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 no. No, our mothers, they are really doing well. They are doing well.
They are trying, and it's
No.
a job 247. There is no
Yes.
payment.
And you see, what
See,
is the what is
if I see somebody that said I'm a stay-at-home mom, I don't jealous them because now them work pass.
they are
Like they
working
don't rest.
Thank you so much, Sam, for
I'm not
joining
jealous
me.
of them because now them work pass. You see,
Oh,
stay
this
at
is
home
what
mom,
this is.
now them work
Ah,
pass. If you're not seeing that your pot is dirty, you are seeing that your house get cobwebs, you now go and clean. No time,
hello,
they don't
sister.
rest. Oh,
Thank you
they
so
don't
much for
rest.
joining
Hmm.
us.
Something that I've tried. I say
Ah,
because
no.
I
You
cannot
know what it
imagine
is? You're a
myself.
mom. You're a wife. You're a doctor at night. You don't sleep.
Um,
Sometimes if you are breastfeeding, you will be there. The baby is having temperature. As in, since I got
See,
married, now sometimes the mom will be sick. She'll be hiding it for us. I'll be like, mommy, but you're sick, rest. My mom will be like, I can't rest. Now I'm seeing everything. Oh, you people will not understand. That's why I say I'm
please,
learning. Welcome,
don't please,
welcome.
always take care of yourself, mothers, because you cannot
exactly.
afford to break down. You cannot break down.
Sometimes you see them,
You
they will break
cannot
down, but
break
Exactly.
down.
strong.
You
You can't
cannot
at
afford
all.
to. Who will take care of your children? Even when you are in
Exactly.
the hospital, you are asking after your children. Have they eaten? Have they done this?
Exactly.
How is this?
Mm-hmm.
Please don't take care of your body so that you don't break down because very important.
Guys, please share
See,
me out so that a lot of people can
government
join
is
because
supposed to be paying all mothers.
it's a hot topic. A lot of people need to hear this because it's not easy.
Extra money, honestly, but no, it's a job that is full of sacrificial love. There is no amount of
Exactly.
money
Exactly.
that you pay more that will be enough.
You
I keep
can't pay
saying
more
it.
than money. You
You
can't
know,
pay for motherhood.
before I was daddy's girl. Everything about me centered on my dad. But immediately I turned a mom, I started liking my mom. I started dashing her money. I started calling her. Like if she says
And
she
I know a
wants,
lot of
before she
people are
finish
rest of
what she
time.
wants, I'm sending her to Nna.
Hmm.
When you
No,
pass through
since
that
I got
that
married,
room,
they
that,
not
that
really
labor
close.
room and come out. When you
Yes.
enter that labor room and come out, your brain will set. To reset your brain the way you reason. You will not be like, how
Welcome
did
to
my mother
Tell
do
Me.
this thing
You
with
are
two
you are
Exactly.
welcome. I'm happy you are here.
how did my
Hey,
mother do this with
Rose
12
wants to
children?
try again. Rose
Eh?
wants to try again.
Like like
Please,
like
let's
me
allow
now I
Rose to
just have
talk.
one. My head is doing
Rara.
how did my mother do this thing with how many children? You value your
One
mother.
at a
If you pass
time.
through that route and come out, oh God, it's well.
Okay.
Hello,
Guys, please, if
guys. Hello,
you mute your
everybody.
mic so that they can hear you guys. Rose, are you here? Can you hear us? Rose.
I can hear you guys. My son is sleeping very close. So,
Okay.
uh,
Okay, over to
yes.
you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you
Can you
perfectly.
hear me?
Yes.
My son is sleeping. So, and the room is dark so that he can sleep well. So that's why I can't put on the light, the
Okay.
camera. So, I want to talk about this
It's
help
part of being
thing
a
we're
mom.
talking
Your
about.
son is sleeping and you're
You
talking
get?
small. Ngwanu,
Hmm?
wake him up so that you do motherhood.
No, I can talk. Oh my
Better
gosh,
go and
this
hide
my
in the toilet,
network
oh,
started.
even if he means hiding in the toilet.
Talk about this help something, right? Hmm?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Continue.
If you can
I'm
hear
trying
me,
to
can
Yeah.
you
read
hear
comment.
me?
I can hear you. I can hear you very well.
Can you hear me? Gosh.
Yes, we can hear you. Continue,
Can
Rose.
you hear me?
Yes, let us. Yes, we can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh my god, this my network. Can you guys hear me? Keep
Yes. We can hear you perfectly. I think Bubu network is bad, guys. And Rose want to say something.
So let me.
Let me comment.
Victoria is saying something.
Mirabel said, "Let us
Yeah,
also learn to ask help from our husbands, not claim superwoman, superwomen.
exactly.
Communicate and see how you and your husband can work hand to hand. Really true. For most of
Before before
us,
before I used to do superwoman, no. Until recently, when I see that I can't do everything on my
yes,
own, sometimes I will just leave his clothes and say, please help me with this one. While I'm doing this one, help me with this one. Because if
true,
you keep quiet, you will do it alone. That's the truth. You
exactly.
will do everything in the house alone. So
No,
but if you open up, you do receive help.
true.
That is how it is.
No, there was something. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I'm always giving shout out to all the mothers we see. Yes, we don't get enough appreciation, even to all the mother.
Exactly.
You are right, Sister
See,
Yomi. You are
Kiki,
You're
right.
absolutely right.
Kiki, Kiki, let me read something out for you.
Read it,
Victoria
please.
Mirabel said, let us also learn to ask for help from our, no,
Yes,
not
I,
that
I've
one
read
that I
it.
want to read. No, no, no. She said, love
Okay.
and kids was said to be a mother is not easy. If you aren't one, enjoy it while it lasts. She can't
Wow.
remember the last time she has her 8 hours sleep.
It's our
Deep
sleep.
sleep. Oh. So
Exactly.
enjoy it because if you're a mom as you're sleeping, your ears is very open. When your
Open.
baby start, when you're waking up, you're jumping, what is it? You cannot even sleep. What you sleep. I pity all the nursing mothers. Do you know
What
Kai
are
God?
nothing others,
Your,
even
this
non.
this thing they are telling you, this thing they are telling you when your baby is sleeping, go and sleep. It's a scam.
What
They will work. It's a
Tiyomi
scam,
is
big
asking the
scam.
question.
There's nothing like when my baby is sleeping, go and sleep.
Mr.
Who will want
Tiyomi
your
is
baby
saying
sleep?
that
Baby
what if Obi works around the clock and barely have enough time to help out?
have
What are we
enough
going
time to help. Ngwano. You
to
do
eh?
it yourself now. You do it
You're
yourself.
alone, eh?
So
Or you're alone. You're your own.
that
If your hobby is if
that's why
your
I
hobby
said
cannot help, I think you just take it one time at a time. You do what you can do and leave the remaining one.
yes. You are
Exactly.
not
You
in
cannot finish
competition
for
with
the whole work.
anybody. You are not in competition. That's what I said. That if you visit me
It's
now
your
and you
house.
see
If
toy
you,
on my
if
seat,
you don't keep it
if
clean,
you
it will
see
stay
toy
there
on
for
my
you.
seat, please sit down on the floor. Like I cannot come and kill myself. This is a stage that
Exactly.
I know that it will pass. If you visit
Mm-hmm.
me and you decide to stand because there is toy
Exactly.
on my table, there will always be toy. So so this thing now that they are saying that when your baby is sleeping, go and sleep. On a scam. When
Scam.
I
It's come.
go to bed,
It
my
no
baby will
work.
be sleeping. That's when you remember, I need to pump breasts. I need to go and watch baby clothes.
I've
I
not
need to
watched
do this.
Pampers.
You need to, who that you sleep? Before you even go and lie down, they will still come and wake you. The baby is crying. You just be like, that's why most people have postpartum depression. Like they are depressed
Exactly.
mentally, they are losing it.
Better
Small
what?
sleep like this, they are not even getting. The whole thing is overwhelming. So if I put to bed, I'm calling on my whitey people, all of you. You people are coming for Mugo. Even
I'll
if
move
there's
on.
no way to sleep, I tell me, my people should stand and be sleeping. I don't, all of you are coming. I am not
No,
doing it alone. I'm asking for help in advance. You
guys,
guys,
the thing is, MC, you're right. Oh, the sleep is a scam. That is this
ah,
time.
big
Yes,
scam.
so Ruth, please create time for yourself. No, 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 no. It's really important to create time for yourself. Sometimes, most of that's why sometimes when you see some mothers, they don't even remember to take care of themselves. They don't remember to even comb their hair. If you see,
To
no, no, no,
even date is an issue. To
more
even
than
date.
you guys are super. As in sometimes, no, since I got
That's
married, that's when I started understanding a lot of things. Now, I used to be close to my mom, but now, but we are over because sometimes I come and say, so this is what you go through. She said, there are some kind of things before you get married, a lot of things they don't tell you.
I said it now. I said it in one of my videos that there are a lot of things they don't tell you till
They
you
don't tell
enter the journey. Who told you that when you are breastfeeding your baby, your breast will pay you? Where did they say that thing? Nah, the pain na hair fire. Ask
no, no, even the first breastfeeding same. I even had that one used to enter head just the first time the baby was to
I'm
start.
sorry for you if you don't have nipple because they'll be pressing it. Bring it
Jesus,
out.
I think I need to
So
change my
they'll use you
network.
to do experiment.
So stop trying, okay? We understand. No, no, no. Please, guys, jump on the link. I want a lot of people to come and say something. Our mothers out there, I'm learning. I'm just learning. I'm learning. Welcome.
Hello, hello everyone.
You first time on my stream.
Hi, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Welcome.
You're welcome.
Hello, hello everyone. I think I need to mute. Okay, it's better now.
Okay. Welcome, Oyi. Over to you.
Thank you. Okay, I think I need to mute. So I won't be looking at myself.
You don't want to see yourself talk. No, I want to see your face now. Okay, you're back.
Please, one moment. Let me get my earphone.
Okay. So guys, welcome. All of you that came in. Even if I don't mention your name, I wasn't able to interrupt. I didn't see having a lot of kids in fact, but cut your code according to your size. Don't go and have thousands of kids. Thank you so much, Sister Chinyomi. A lot of people.
Sister Chinyomi, if you like, they should have thousands of kids. A lot of people are super mothers, so.
That's Sister Chinyomi.
Super mothers, they can do it.
No, it's true there. Mention my name, Doris. It was just yesterday I was asking Doris, how are you feeling? Doris say, my children will not allow me to seek in peace. I bust now.
Well, it is very normal. It is normal.
Welcome all of you. Sonia, I really appreciate you guys. Oh my God. Kiki, thumbs up though. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Be yourself. How many you get? They're asking you how many you get. Be yourself.
I have 4.
Okay. Oh yeah, we got a piece.
And one is moving behind you.
Jesus.
Well, I have one for now.
Okay.
But it's not easy.
Over to you.
Even with 1, 2, 3, 4, it's not easy.
It's not.
It's not easy at all. But thumbs up to you guys that have 4. Like, how do you guys do it? We need past question papers. So.
They started, though. Let me go outside.
We need past questions because I'm dealing with one now. And, it's not easy at all.
Don't eat the meat. Leave it.
Just telling me. Okay, let me say something. What I have to say, first of all,
let me ask
the beginning of this journey.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
For me, I want 3, but my husband said he wants 4, so it's 4. Basically, 4. 4
is okay.
I'm thinking like, how is it going to happen? But without
it will happen.
It will happen. But you that even saying that you want 3, after the first round, you will change your mind and say that you. Are
you serious? That's what my mom said.
Then after maybe 2 years later or 3 years later, you will change your mind again and decide, okay, let's go for 4.
My mom said so too. So I mean, 4 we go 4. Hobby wants 4. You know, I don't know men with 4 children. I don't know, but it is well. It is well. It is what it is.
3 and 4, they are almost the same. You can do it. What about mothers that give birth to 10, 12?
Doris, avoid me exactly. I wanted 6 now. I want 3. Jesus, which one is 6? Kiki went 4. You won't have this LS. How you go manage that? Nah, that is why I'm learning from you people, because I'm trying to say because it's not easy. People, that's how I'm saying now. Grab me. Now you see me on LS. Grab me because time will come. You will not see me again. No.
Lie. Don't worry, we'll come there and carry you. Don't validate yourself. How many your mama born? How many your mama born? I will get 8.
Don't worry.
Me, I want 6, so it's 6 me I want to have 6.
Me na 8. You people should look at me. I want 8. 8. I like full house. Yes.
Rose, you
want 8? Who want 8?
Yes, I want 8.
Me, I want 6. I want 6.
It's Rose.
Me, I want 5.
And that means you want
Thank
one more.
you.
See how everybody
See,
saying, I want
those
6, I
time
want
our
12, I
mothers
want
ask
5.
That one is all of you come to Omugo now.
Humble, I want
Man,
you.
I have one now, so I've changed my mind. I wanted 4, but
How many now? How many you want now? You wanted 4 before.
maybe 3.
Hey, you said, but I said 3. You said
You are still close to the same
4 is
place
not
now. It's still
okay
the same
now.
thing.
Rose said she wants twins.
be yourself, rest.
Well, initially I wanted 4. After the first round, I said I don't want to again. I'm not doing it again. After all the sleepless nights and all the disturbance, everything will change. Your life will totally change. You won't even
Thank you,
have the
my
time of
sister. I said I'm
yourself.
not
You won't
doing it
have
again.
time to even press phone
Oh,
in peace.
they will not be the one to be pressing
You
your
won't
phone.
have time to press phone in peace. You won't have time
Doris,
to
Even
eat
rest
without
at
the
the
my
way
rest
you
phone, now
used
my
now.
to.
baby is able to watch cartoon.
I'm
Mommy,
answering
fine.
Doris.
Mommy,
Doris, I am
fine.
resting now.
I can't give my phone to anybody. What I did was I spent some coins. I bought my baby. My husband did, not even me, but I brought the matter because me, if you break my phone, I will not be happy with you
The father will buy that one
because I
now.
don't
The
like
guy don't
scratch
tell
on my phone.
You will get there.
So
You must like scratch
you
by the
don't
time
like
you
scratch on your
doing
phone.
your phone.
no,
How old is your
we
children?
bought
Abi, how
tablets
old
for
is your
her,
baby?
so she's using her thing and I'm
How
using my
even with the
own.
No,
tablet,
by the
even
time
with
she
the
grows up,
tablet,
it's inevitable.
even with the
Just expect
tablet,
it.
they feel that there is something special in
Just
that your
expect it.
phone
There's
that you are
something
just
in your
pressing.
phone that they want. So
Well,
one day
she will
they'll
go
just
with
take
she
it
will
for
go
you.
with the other phone, not my main phone. You see that my main phone, I don't play with it. No, I don't play with it because if there is any scratch on it,
Don't worry.
I don't know how I will feel.
Even if you put code, by the time they start cracking your code, they will be unlocking your phone and they'll be using it. Yeah,
Well, when
I
we
don't
get to the
change code
bridge,
time.
we must cross her. When we get to the bridge, we must cross her. That's my own.
Go cross out.
But
The
for
truth
now, we
is
are
that
managing ourselves.
there's no choice. We don't have a choice with what our children do. They do what they want to do.
But
Especially this period. They all have the life of their own.
Sister Chiyomi says something. She
Yes,
said that they have
exactly.
women, they don't have kids, but they barely have
They
time for
barely
it.
have time.
Is it possible?
Yes,
Yes,
some people are
if you look
naturally
at
It
it,
depends
lazy.
on the nature
the
of the
only thing they
world.
have time is
Some people are
themselves.
naturally lazy.
Yes. The only thing they have time is themselves to go and fix nails, fix hair, anything
Mm.
house chores, don't call them. Like it's very much possible. Now, what are you not saying?
It's possible. There are
100%
plenty.
possible. Don't call me. I'm
Come,
allergic to
come
stress.
to,
Don't
come
call
to,
me.
come to, come to Lekki here. You will see them plenty.
That
Really?
one na their matter now.
People that have,
That's
you
their
will have,
problem. They should deal
you
with
will have
it because
you will have a driver. You have like two cook.
Wow.
So you can't
eh,
do anything. You just
Guys,
dey take care of your
women
waka.
are good. But
that one a personal problem. So they should deal with it. This one is a different case because when you have a kid or
Career
kids,
women
it's a
are
entirely a
busy.
different case. So na their
Though
matter.
it's most of these career women that are busy. Their kids are grown.
this
Oh.
place, mostly
Like
here
I don't know why
abroad.
you have to place your career first before your family. I'm not understanding it. I don't
Welcome, Star
understand.
Global. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. Welcome.
Okay,
Rosie,
so
Rosie,
I
let's
haven't
not
talked.
keep
There's
again.
something I need to share first
Please say it. We are
before we
here. Over to
continue.
you.
Before we continue talking, okay.
Okay.
So one thing I need to share, both married, newly married, yet to marry,
Welcome, Sister
is
Esther. You're
one.
welcome. I see you.
Don't start what you cannot finish.
This is not
Yeah.
this.
Do not start what you
Como tava disse,
cannot
check
finish.
here
Don't
without
do
telling.
because of,
Just log
don't
on
use
or
because
check
of
there.
I'm
When
in
you
love.
say
I
where
love
you
this
check
guy.
the
I don't
check.
want him to
I'm
do
not
this. I
supposed to
want
say
him to
but that
see
boy
me as
when
a
I can
good
see this
wife. I
one and
want
all
him
and
to see
all.
me as a financial woman. Don't do it because Eba Nigeria, it is very far.
Wow.
I gave myself that advice and it worked for me and it's working for me because I mean if you come in a man's house and you start washing, cleaning, doing this, not that you will not clean, no, not that you will not wash,
At least you
but
can see now.
show yourself who you are.
True.
Don't go and carry his gene
his shirt, his gogo tibo, even boxers, and start washing. I didn't come to your house to suffer. Oh. This thing is marriage. We are in this together. If I show you that initially that I cannot be washing your jeans,
Yes,
you will know that I will not be doing that. You know, to Somalia, so that tomorrow, if I did not wash, there will not be case.
True.
You will not see me. You will not be feeling like I'm changing.
Thank you so much, Sis Esther. Thank you so much.
That's number one.
Okay.
Number two, another one is whether you have kids yet or not. Try as much as you can to do some, make him to do some, not in anger, respectfully. Let him help. Let him come to the kitchen, help, even if he doesn't know how to cook. Use that lovey period to start that, because before you know it, things will start changing, kids will start coming, and when they come, things will entirely change. You will be waking up more earlier than you used to. You will be cooking, you will get more busy, and you'll not even have time for yourself. The first year you have your baby, the first 6 months is hellfire. Let me say it the way it is. It is hellfire, especially those in abroad. And if it happens to you that you don't have any relation, that you're doing everything all alone, it is hellfire. I experienced it. I had my baby. I moved from a different country to the other. I had my baby. We were still trying to settle down. And a few months later, I think after 4 months, we came to Mexico. I had my baby, and I was still trying to get my papers done, because my visa is independent visa. You understand? So my husband has a work visa. I have work visa. So I have to do my own separate. He will do his own separate. My own is not even depending on his own. So it's a lot of work. On the process, they said that I've overstayed. Okay, they gave me 6 months initially. And when I came in, they changed it to 30 days. So
sorry for cutting you. What country?
No problem. So it was a whole lot of stress.
What's the country?
Okay, in Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah. So we moved to Mexico. We moved from China together to Mexico. So we were still trying to settle down. And I was pregnant when I came here. It wasn't easy. So me not having any papers, any valid papers, I cannot bring my mom. I can't bring anybody in, because it is my paper that they will use to invite anybody. Yes. So we did everything alone. I had my baby, and it was my first baby. The sleepless nights, the pains, everything. I did the omugo for myself, and it wasn't easy. This is my first time of even saying all these things online, and it wasn't easy at all. But my husband, he cooks very well. He does chores very well. So it wasn't that difficult. If he doesn't know how to cook, it was at least a bit better. He was always there. He had to work that he just started newly. Then he had to take a week leave. After 1 week, I told him, you have to go back, because you cannot continue like this. You just got this job and we came here. You cannot live like this. You have to show, because first impression matters a lot. So he had to go back, and I was always with the baby then. But thank God I am here. We are here. And she's 2 years now, and everyone is doing very okay. So one thing I have to say is,
when is number 2 coming? She's 2 years already. Number 2, call how far? What's up?
Right, let me enjoy myself small. At least she started school this week, so now I'm all alone. Let me just have few hours.
Okay, so now there's space now to do.
No, I still need time, Miko.
Welcome.
I still need more time. If I imagine at least all my plans. I had plans before coming to this place. COVID came, and here I am. So, but the main thing that we women need to adopt is,
thank you so much,
start doing super women. A lot of people are doing it. I've had a couple of people saying that I don't want my husband to do this. I don't want my husband to do that. For what now? You guys are in this together. You did not come into this journey
Please
to
continue. I want
kill
to charge my
yourself.
phone. Continue, host. Continue.
Okay, no problem. You did not come into this marriage to kill yourself. We are in this marriage together. We are in this journey together. If I do the ones I can, you do the rest. Do you know that sometimes self is I believe that it's only women that are here, because sometimes you can just take your time, lie down, tell him to help you with something else. Tell you to help you with that thing, anything whatsoever that you want him to help you with. Tell him he can help you and do that. You will have your time, rest, sleep. If you like, press your phone. Because, I mean, even when you want to rest, whenever my baby is awake, I cannot sleep because she will be on my head. Sometimes she would like to sit on my head. Sometimes she would like to sit on my head. So why will I come into the marriage to kill myself? It doesn't make sense. So that's all I have to say for now. And for the cooking part, yes, another one is our cooking method. It is very stressful. Living here, living in another place, I have seen that all these white people, why life is somehow easier for them, apart from the fact that they have basic amenities already. Life is much easier when, you know, you don't cook so much, because our cooking method, it is very stressful. I don't know if you guys can relate. It is more stressful. We cook a big pot of food in our country as an Africa, as a Nigeria, and we eat a lot. If you want to cook rice, it will be a very big pot, and most times, even if you're two or three, you would like to cook to reserve for you to reserve some for maybe another day, maybe tomorrow or next.
Yeah.
So our cooking method, including soup, mainly soup, and abroad you don't pound anything pounding. You only cook soup mainly, and you cook the rest of the things. Our cooking method is not easy. So for me, what I do is, most times on the weekends, I'll just go to the market, um, buy things. That we have like a local market here, and we have supermarket. So in some local markets here, they
Yeah.
sell things in wholesale. So we go there. I get things like all these colored bell peppers, green beans. I'll cut them. When I get home, I'll just wash, cut them. I normally buy Ziplocs. I'll just put them in a separate bags and put in the freezer, so that whenever I want to cook maybe noodles or rice, it will be easier. It will save more time. I'll just bring it out, heat it, take the quantity that I want and cook my
You
thing.
people should not be eating noodles, oh. Don't eat noodles, oh.
My dear, noodles is, what will I call it? Savior. It's the fastest. It's a savior. When maybe you don't feel like cooking anything, or you don't even have the strength, just say anyhow and eat your thing. So, what was I saying? So I cut and reserve. Then the same weekend, I also cook soups, and I will invite my husband to the kitchen. He will come and help, because on weekends we have more time. Even me, even though that we normally go out on weekend, but at least I'll spare a day or two. We will cook everything we want to cook. Sometimes we will be lucky and see unripe plantain. So whenever I see unripe plantain here, I'll just grab it, cook, and preserve it in my fridge or freezer, depending on the quantity. So at least for the week or for the days, you have your time. You won't be going to the kitchen all the time, cooking. I don't like going to the kitchen and cooking all the time, especially when it comes to cooking a large quantity of food. And yeah, he will help me. We will cook and reserve. At least, even if I will cook in the middle of the day, to just be warming, microwaving, or just cooking a little like jollof rice or any other thing.
Can
So
I
that
ask you?
is what I do.
I
Okay.
want to ask you a question.
Okay.
You guys, let me read this comment. Ike said, I
Yeah.
write down my plans, my daily plans. Keep it on the table. That way, my husband will drop his eyes and understand how busy my day is or has been. This will also push him to assist me more. I think it's a very good idea. And
Yeah, I
it's,
do
it,
that
it
as
just hit
well.
me.
It's a good idea.
I have, let me
It's a,
show you.
it's
I
a
don't
good
know if
one.
I can find it. I
It's a
have the
good
boy.
idea.
Okay, so let me show you people this thing. I have this book.
Please, people should not be angry. Hold on. People should not be
Okay.
angry. It's a good idea. Is it for those in Nigeria? Who is saying it's a good idea? Are you in Nigeria? Please, I'd like to know.
I'm in Nigeria,
No,
yes,
even
babe.
if
I'm in
you're in
Nigeria,
Nigeria, you
yes.
can still plan your day.
Okay.
Okay,
You can
okay.
still
Let me
plan.
Because
say
you know,
something.
most of us in
Okay,
Nigeria, someone like, okay, let me use myself now as an example. A lot of people don't know. I'm just saying it for the first time. I only see my husband during the weekend because
Yeah,
of the
because
nature
maybe
of
his
his
nature of
work.
his job.
Yeah, because of
Yeah.
the nature of his job. And that's why I said that whatever works for you, you do that. The day I don't have
is
to,
that
and because I see him during the weekend, I kind of help me in the evening. I'm not bothered about what is he going to eat and all that. Because me, I don't eat nice food. I just give my baby food, and that is it for the day. Then those now that will have like full house, maybe you have some people stay with their in-laws, sister-in-law to help out and all that. You know, the husband might not really be the one to help. Like why I said it might not work out. It mustn't be husband for people that get help in Nigeria, okay? Because some men are so busy that you go out in the morning, you are coming back around 9 or 10 because of traffic. If you have somebody that is helping,
Mm-hmm.
don't feel so bad if your husband is not helping like in the house chores and all that. That's
exactly?
what
I agree with you, Silver Rose. I
yeah,
agree with
somebody
you.
is helping you and
I was about to
mustn't
say
be
that
your
as well.
husband. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
I was
you
Then
have
about
that
to
to
is
know
say
your
that as well.
family
help.
and
Yeah.
know how to plan yourself. That is the
You know,
Yes,
best thing.
yes.
sometimes, like as we all are here, sometimes when people read some certain comments,
Mm-hmm.
they will just feel, I wish this is how my husband is doing it, okay?
Of
And
Yes,
course,
yes.
you wish. Oh.
if there's no understanding or clarification, the person
Yes.
might go back home and go and cause problem in their family.
And you start
Like,
telling
Sorry,
your
sorry,
husband
love.
like you
Kiki,
start
please
telling your
allow
husband
the
your mates
names
are
of the
doing it.
co-host show. I don't think I'm following most of them. I'm subscribed to both of them.
Allow
Thank
name
you.
to be showing so that I'll be calling names.
So that I can take them. I don't have them. I
yeah,
don't even have. Okay, I have Be Yourself. I don't have Jenny, and I don't have N Silver Rose.
Oh, Gabriel,
So
yeah.
let me.
my legit
So
sister.
that's what I'm saying. Like initially, like what Onyi just said, some people are fortunate that you've already planned yourself that this is how you want to start your home before you get married. You cannot start what you cannot finish. But the truth still remains that if you start up with washing, like me, I start up actually because of the nature of the work of my husband, the nature. Then I do help him wash when I have only one baby. When I'm washing my own, I'll wash his own. I was helping him until my body was not telling me truth again. By the time I give birth to my second baby, he will come back and say,
Everybody about wing, yeah.
ah,
Mind yourself.
you're too easy. You come back and say, this gene, I say, Biko, all my body has been paining me since morning. In fact,
I
these children, they
cannot
didn't
come
allow
and
me
see
to do
myself.
anything. I cannot. So is it that you take it to dry cleaner or wash it? He
Yourself.
was angry initially. He was angry. He would just use anger and go and wash it. But
Yourself.
now
Sister.
we
You're
don't talk
hiding.
about that again. Okay. So
That's
I
the
think
fine. At least you opened up and say.
yes, at least it's something that if you didn't start up like that, and
Mm.
at some point you now notice that this work is getting too much from, just say it in love. The men do not accept it immediately, especially our Igbo husbands. They won't accept it immediately, but with time they are going to understand why. Like now, at least I have washing machine that will do it for him. Then I will tell him that those ones you don't want me to use washing machine for, please take it to dry cleaner. Because if I don't have time now to wash it with hand, don't come and tell me that the washing machine has spoiled your clothes. Oh. So now
You
we are
know
not talking
another
about
thing,
it again.
you
Yeah,
know
at least
another
you
thing,
opened up.
some men, yeah,
Exactly.
communication is very important. Some
Yeah.
men,
Yes.
even with that communication, if you are telling them that, I'm finding it difficult to cook, this and they just be like, you've arrived,
Yes.
now, now, go and now, what's in
Somebody
my
go take
house?
it down and pass
Now,
it.
you go, now, you know,
Go
some
take
men,
it down and pass it. But
the
you
way
not going
they
in there.
reason, the way they reason, they'll just be like, on the YouTube we got that confused. If I tell my YouTube for nonsense, no, let's just be real. Let's be realistic. We are mothers, okay?
Yeah,
Some
it's
women will be
true.
like,
A lot
some
of
women will
men
be
do
like,
that, but
you
me,
have
if
been
I
doing
tell you
this
that I
all
cannot,
this
No,
I
see,
time.
cannot.
Ever
Jenny,
since you
Jenny,
started
Jenny
doing
said
it.
something, guys. Jenny said something very, very
Some people will tell
important.
you that you've been
She
doing
said
it,
that
you've been doing
do
it
not start
yourself.
what you
Ever since
cannot finish. Do
Exactly.
not
thank
start
you.
Yeah,
what you cannot
that's what you're
finish.
Don't
saying.
The mistake that we made, okay, for some of us who
Mm-hmm.
has been in the game for a while, is that we carry load where we no fit carry.
actually
So
Exactly.
do
now,
that.
It's
What I
on
do,
animal,
and then they
do
make
you
my
it
understand?
sister,
look
No,
as
no,
if
my
how
husband just from
no.
the one
Johnny,
and too fragile.
Ruth, Ruth,
There's
Yes,
that
nothing
is
babe.
I
what
can do,
I'm
and
saying.
there's
Eh?
nothing I cannot
At
do.
any point,
Yeah.
if you feel the load is too much for you, drop it.
same
Yes,
for.
Do you
so
Even
understand?
see,
Tell it
even
to him.
when we
He might not be
started,
happy, he might
see,
not like it initially, but he has to
rude.
adapt. Like me,
No, be yourself.
I
You know, most times
okay.
when you get married, just you and your husband, and you
Mm-hmm.
are doing it because you have that time. But when kids start coming, carry the man
Exactly.
along. Let
Plans
him
have
know that
changed, though.
it is not that
Mm?
time. And some people will just feel like you've been doing this since so ever since you started your
yes,
YouTube. You're not having time
it's
again.
not YouTube that is influencing you to do
And
another
another
thing.
thing, another thing I
This
noticed, it's good for you to study your husband and then know
exactly.
the kind of
Know
person
the
he
kind
is.
of person he is.
Yes.
Like my husband, he cooks a lot. He cooks very well, but he's not this kind of person you can just come and call him to come and help me and cook. Do you understand? But he's not do that as if willingly that I want to do this for my wife. He don't want you to come and bring it as a issue that your mate he say
Yes.
come and help me and cook this thing. He will think
Yes,
as if you are
because
commanding
Why
him.
it will start now?
some women will rub it on their husband's face. Some women will rub it on their face that will make it look like you are not cooking for me or you are continue the cooking. They don't appreciate.
Yeah,
For the fact
exactly.
that even for the fact that even
Say in
wake
a
up and
darling,
say,
darling way
let me
now.
do breakfast.
Go away,
Sister, even
go
if
away.
you miss lying down to tell him thank you, lie down so that tomorrow he will do it. Me now, me like this, my husband
That's
is
how
chef Chenko, like he can cook. But I'm not forcing him to cook so that he will not change his mind. Any day he just wake up and said, let me go and do breakfast today. I'm
you
mailing
you
him.
do party
I'm
now.
calling him all kind of name. Chevchenko, husband of the year. Just to ginger you. But
Yeah,
in my mind, I'm
Yeah, you
saying
just be
something that I've
hailing
been
yes,
doing
him.
every time. Nobody's telling me. Oh, today that I just
Yeah.
want to do it. In my mind, I'm
it-
saying it, but outside, I'm hailing him so that he will not feel bad. But some women, they just
exactly.
be like, you're not even
Now it's
helping.
your
You see them,
duty.
they start throwing tantrum. You're not
Mm.
helping. I'm the one that's doing this. I'm the
They'll
one that's
keep
I'm
doing
doing
that.
it.
nagging,
You
talking
cannot
all sorts
cook.
of rubbish.
And when you are saying that to a man, his reasoning brain is shutting down.
Mm.
The
No,
ego brain is
the man will
rising.
remind you how he's the one that is
Yeah.
paying
And
fees,
naturally they
how
The
he's
find
doing
reasoning
ego.
all the
brain
whole
is not
financial
shut down.
payments.
Bam.
So,
He will start reminding you, NEPA bill, Mokoro, house
now,
rent, Nami pay, your mother fee, I'm the one, your sister this,
stupid.
understand? They're trying to step on his ego. Like, once you do that, their reasoning brain is shutting down.
Sylvia, you're
Ego is standing.
welcome.
They'll be, I'm the man of the house, I'm the Lord and Master, you have to submit, submission.
For me, I
From
And you
believe
know,
nowhere,
there's some men that
submission,
don't nag,
Abia.
oh. There's some men that don't nag, oh. Like my husband can never nag with you, eh? But he will just use that is the way he will keep his face. You say you say you know that something is wrong. Do you understand? My
So
husband will
if
not
you
have time
mind,
to come and start
if you're
nagging with you. He
looking,
won't nag with you.
if you're
He'll be
looking to
like,
get
okay, if you're
understanding
not going to do it,
husband,
don't worry, leave it.
if you happen to get understanding husband, number one, when you wake up in the
Exactly.
morning, appreciate God for life and appreciate God for the husband he gives to you. And don't take him for granted because men cannot
Understanding
grow
is
in their
relative.
ego.
Oh, understanding is very, very relative, my sister. That
Exactly.
understanding that you said now is very, very relative.
Yeah.
Understand
It's
your
very, very, very
husband.
relative.
Understand your husband. Understand your. See,
Exactly.
there's nothing like I don't know who am
Know
I
his
because
strengths
you
and
guys
weaknesses.
dated. Know when he's in the right mood because
Mood.
his day
Exactly.
cannot be going bad. You are coming to tell him that you've not been cooking in this house. No,
It's
you have to know when
Who
to go and
does
say
that?
this is no, no.
talking
For
of
the fact
mood,
that
eh?
you're not doing it, for the fact that you're not doing it does not mean the other women are not doing it. And before you know it,
Exactly.
the only match you get, strength you no get when the man land on you now, you start shouting, "Hey, oh boy, mama, yeah, yeah, yeah." Frustration. Yes, now they can plan out their day, and if it's not going well, or maybe their boss just messed them up in
Exactly.
the
Or
they
maybe
are
there's
coming
a bill
back to
they
their
need to pay and they
family.
don't have
See,
the
They are
money.
coming back to
see,
the house like for you to welcome them with
Silver Rose,
amazing work, word, and
Silver,
you are there
Silver
feeling
Rose,
I can hear you.
Silver Rose, love.
I hear you.
I said it before, and I'm going to say it again.
Okay.
Everything we are beginning to sound like um we are against ourselves. That's this
No, no,
argument
no,
now
no,
is being,
no.
or this
No,
thing you're
no, no,
saying
no,
now.
no, no,
No,
no,
no,
Ruth is
no.
not like that. Oh.
No, you're not
What,
getting
what
it.
where I'm
Everybody is
coming
saying
from,
out their heart.
where I'm coming from now is I've mentioned it before. Okay,
Okay.
you said men have a way of planning themselves. They plan what they want to do. They do. I remember you said that, right?
Okay.
We women, we don't have plan for ourselves.
Exactly.
Okay.
You
And
say
that is the problem.
Okay.
We don't have plan for ourselves. That is the problem.
No, don't say
Some,
we
If
not
women.
I
Say
some.
have to
we
put,
mothers.
if I
Maybe
have to
some.
Don't
put,
say we women. Say we
Not,
mothers.
yeah.
Guys,
okay,
Say we
okay.
this is
mothers.
something to
Say we mothers. Because
you
most
know
people
that
If
don't
I
some
have
have
plan
to
for
put, if
themselves.
I have to put him first, I don't have a problem with it. But
Okay.
I come first.
Kiki, why are you
For
laughing?
me, I come first.
I'm
Okay.
learning.
So in order for me to create balance for myself, I take
Okay.
my 10 hours. What I do with my 10 hours is my business.
10
I have
hours
my
in a
friends, I
day.
have my love, yes.
How do you do
How
it?
many
Please
kids? How
give us
many kids do
clue.
you have? Please give
She's
us
I
clue. How
have
many
How?
two
children
and
do
I
you have?
want to
Let's
have
start from
six.
there.
you
Okay.
I
have
Go
to.
have
ahead.
two
How old are
and
they
I'm
too?
going
Because
six.
their age is also matters. How
Okay.
old are they?
Okay. I have a
One is going
question,
to
please.
7, one is going to 5.
Okay.
Oh, you can send them on an errand, but they will understand.
Yeah, yeah,
But
that is
at
the
least at their age, they should have known what discipline is. You know, honey, go to school. We should be dealing
nah.
with it.
They didn't just grow up today now. They've been alive for 7 and 5 years. So they didn't just
And
appear
remember,
today.
another thing is that it
Yes.
depends on the kind of kids you have. Oh. Some kids are quiet in nature, while others are very hyperactive. There's some kids
My
that
love.
Super,
they don't
super
like any place
active.
that is quiet. They are very
Whether they are
another.
quiet or noisy, I come
Mhm.
first. Because if I break down, this house breaks down.
You can't afford
That's
to
one thing
break
I
down.
want us to
So
beat in our head. Let's beat
don't
that
break
into
down.
our head.
What you
We
are
come
absolutely
first.
right.
We come first. As much as we
guys,
want
we
to
need
put our
to
husband first, but we
You
come
are
first.
absolutely right.
Kiki, Kiki, you are just here. You're just laughing. You're not saying anything. And you
keep
are very
quiet.
experienced in this topic. You are just laughing.
Yeah, I
You
tell
are
you guys
just
that
laughing.
I want to learn. I'm listening. I'm new,
Like
so
like like these few days, I was feeling dizzy. So there's this drugs I do take that is very good for a woman as well. Even when you're having your period and every other thing, it helps to give you energy. And that is ferroglobin. So I told him, I said yesterday, I told him, I said, you need to get me this drug. So I'm feeling very weak. I need to, take blood tonic. He looked at me. He said, how much? I said 2,700. He said, okay, when I enter the supermarket, if it's me before, my normal me, as I enter the pharmacy, I will go and look for anyone because he gave me 3,000. My normal self, I will go and look for anyone that is 3,000 or below. Let me manage the money for him. Do you understand? When I entered, the pharmacist tell me that it's 3,700. And I go back. Oh, they said it's 3,700. Please complete it for me because that is the one that is good to my body. The one look at me, just
Yes.
carry the money and give me.
No,
Do you
yes, in
understand?
that case, I totally agree. Me,
So
I'm not
if it's
because
before,
that
I'll be very
because if
considerate. I want to
he's the
manage
one
the
that
money
if
for him. But
yes,
now,
yes, if he's the one that is going to buy the thing, he will buy the best for himself.
he will buy
So
the
it's
best. But
me
when
that
they
God
I'm
tell
going
bless
me
to
the
buy
price
you,
of
everything
money,
for
Silver Rose. God
myself.
bless
I'm
you.
going for the best, okay? I
exactly,
understand
for
what
what
Ruth
is good
is
for my
saying.
body,
Eh?
Obiko.
What led us to this thing is this maybe you get an understanding husband that can help you and cook. You are not rubbing it on his face. It will make them to
Yes,
run away because
Yeah, it's true.
normally if they choose not to do the cooking,
You're
you will still be the
welcome.
one to cook, or you people can go outside and buy food. For how
And
long will you
exactly.
even
continue to
itself.
buy food outside? For
Mm.
how long will you continue to do that? You as a mother, even as you're taking time for yourself, you also know that you're supposed to cook for your children.
Yes,
Understand?
now.
Exactly.
So
Hmm?
for the fact
And
that we
give
are
them the
trying to be a
attention
good
they need
mother,
as
There's
well.
some things
for
you
the fact
must
that we
do.
are trying to
Even
be
within
a
your
good
time,
mom
you
does
must do
not
it.
mean that we'll go there and buy some standard drugs because I'm trying to help you. Oga, I be
Me, that's
somebody's
what I do
daughter.
before.
That's
But
what
now,
I tell my
my
husband. I tell my
eye has
husband, Oga,
cleared.
I be somebody's daughter. I be somebody's
Now,
daughter.
I
Because
need to look
see,
good because
As in,
most
that
times,
looking good
most
is
times,
very
Kiki,
important.
Kiki,
let
it's
me
please read the
important to.
comments.
It's very
let me
There
important.
are a
answer
lot
for
of
the message.
conversation happening in the comments. Kiki,
Come on,
Yeah.
let's
please
read comments.
Read comments, please.
Out of comment,
They're
I was
also
saying,
engaging. Please read comments, I beg.
let's read comment. Let's go back to comments. Where are we going to start from now? Because they were saying a lot of things here.
Yeah. Please respond to them, I beg.
Manali,
Anywhere
you
you
still
start,
give
just
us
start
clue
from there,
on how
okay?
you have 10 hours for yourself in a day. We are still coming to that. I'm
Yes,
serious.
if your husband does not help you, find extra help if you can. Last, take
Exactly.
yourself. You
Who
know,
said that? Who said that?
Doris.
Okay.
Yeah. This one said, what works for A might not work for B. No, don't go and create wahala for your house.
I think that's where we stop.
There's no formula for marriage, oh. Any formula you started with, that is your own formula. Every
Yeah.
other
You
Yes.
person
can
has
even,
the
No.
way
you
that
can
it
even
works
change
for them.
formula. You can
Exactly. You
even
can
change
see,
You can
formula
even
if it's
change
not
formula in
working.
the middle. Not now if you are
exactly.
tired
Oh.
of
So there's no coming
if
up for
you are
Exactly.
if you are
any
tired of
correct
what is
perfect
going on.
formula.
There is no formula.
You
The
say
only
we don't
thing
have
is,
it yet, so we share work. If
yeah, the
only
only thing is we share. You hear from this person's
let us pay
side,
for it.
learn and
House chores are
continue
exhausting.
with your
Especially
own.
for my husband though. Lady discuss choice before marriage. Exactly.
Exactly. And
What
another
time is
thing I noticed, like some men don't like house helps.
Yes,
Like my
yes.
husband,
Yes.
he does not like house helps. So I noticed that when I'm still having house help, he'll be like, if you ask him to do that, he'll be like, hey, this person is there, let her do it now. You know, my girl is there, what is she doing? And he don't always want to come to the kitchen where I'm in the kitchen. My house help is there. You know, he's just
Yeah.
inconvenient. He used to inconvenience him. But since now that I don't have any help around, he used to be very, very supportive. He can just see me in the kitchen and come and join me. He's very free now. He's very free in the house. But when the girl was there, he's not free. He can just come back and go upstairs. Even if you want him to come and, assist you in the kitchen. Because the girl is there, you'll be like, okay, what is she doing? What
Are
what
you
what will
sure
she be
nothing is
doing?
happening? Are you sure nothing is happening in
No,
that
no,
kitchen?
no, 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 no. Normally, even right from when we got married, he never wanted me to have a house. But when I started having kids, when I have the first and second one, the work was too much for me. I insisted I must get a house help. So because of that, the house help does not do anything for him. He will not even send her any message. And the girl don't give him food. You must be the one to give him this food. You will be the one to bring it for him. So I noticed that because he spent quite a lot of time in abroad, that thing really changed his mentality, the way he see things. He does not see things like a normal Nigerian man. He sees it that, oh, you can do it on your own. All of us can do it together. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So now that my girl is no longer here, he has been very helpful. Sometimes everybody will share work. Like last week on Saturday, two of us he was washing his clothes. Me, I was washing my own and my children uniform. He washed his own and his shoe. As we are watching, we are discussing. Somebody will call him, he will tell him, I'm washing clothes. When I finish, I'll call you back. In my mind, I was so happy. So, now,
Yeah,
there's the
but
one
that's
that
how
called
it's
him.
supposed to be now.
There's one
And
that called him, Madam, why are you washing your clothes? He was like, why would I wash my clothes? So in my mind, I was like, I was telling myself, I said, why would this man even ask you that question? Do you understand? But I won't tell it to his face. Because
what
there's
is
time
what
you
is
tell
his
it.
or her business?
Huh?
What is the person's business?
Whose business?
Does she?
Okay,
No,
oh,
the
that is
person
it.
that is
No,
asking now.
because he said he's washing his clothes now, that he will call you back later. So they want to know what his wife is doing. That is making him to wash his clothes.
Nonsense.
The wife is
I hate
sleeping.
that. No, I hate that
Tell
kind of
them the wife
question.
is sleeping. Nonsense.
I hate that
And
kind
now
of
the wife, now
question.
my wife, now in the washing machine. I'm sleeping.
I don't be smart, my sister.
so Onye, you said something, right? You said you're talking about that your husband knows how to cook, that he can help you. What about those men that don't know how to cook? Because we have men that don't
We
know how to
mothers, let us start from our generation. We mothers, let's forget about those men that don't know how to cook. Let's focus on the present
cook.
and the
Mute
future.
your cameras, you're not talking because of that child voice, because of YT Wahala. Thank you.
If you're unlucky and you got married to someone, your husband doesn't know how to cook, or you got married to a man that doesn't know how to cook, manage yourself, or you use Dalen and teach him how to cook.
Exactly. Or the man will learn now. By the time things
Yeah,
start
the
up,
man will
everybody
learn.
will
If
start.
he's willing to learn you,
Yes,
if he's
if
willing
he's
to
willing
learn.
to learn,
If he will
because
not learn it, it's the other
some
side.
men are stubborn. Some men are stubborn, and naturally, men, their ego is too much.
No, they need to use for the children because they need to share the
Especially
work.
Igbo
Come on.
men.
They need to share it now. Me, sometimes I'll tell my husband, I'll be like, because if you don't like husband, you will share the job. And then if
Yeah.
you come back, like he already know, if he comes back and say that the house is not clean, he will not ask me why they did not clean it. He will not ask me anything. He will just keep quiet because he knows that I cannot do everything. I can't share myself in hundreds and do everything. So the only thing is
Some
that do
men
the one
cannot
you
even
can.
warm food. Some cannot
Okay,
even warm the food that you cook and keep for
it's
them. That
true.
they're
They
talking.
cannot.
So
Some men cannot even go to the kitchen and dish the food out, bring it to the dining and eat. It
Please,
is
if
very
ah,
you're
hard
not
for
talking,
them.
can you mute your
that
this
means
thing?
the man is not ready to eat now.
And the problem starts from their home. The problem
Okay.
starts from their home. I think we mothers, we new mothers, we current mothers, let's forget about the past generation.
Yes.
We should try as much as we can to train our
Correct.
male child very well. When I was young, my mom, they used to divide work. We are four, two boys and two girls. We used to divide work when I was even in primary school. They would divide work for us every week, weekly. Okay, like in a week, I will be cleaning the parlor or the corridor, and my elder brother will be cooking and sweeping the compound. When we were three then, until maybe in 2003, my mom gave birth to our last born. So, but when we were just three, I will be cleaning the parlor. My younger brother will be cleaning the corridor, and my other brother will be cooking. The next week, it will rotate. It is rotational. So I did not understood it then. It is now that I understood everything. Even sometimes my younger brother, my immediate younger brother, will be like, "Please go away from the kitchen. I want to cook." And he likes beans very well.
Exactly.
Whenever he's cooking and you come back, just know that he's cooking beans. And my elder brother, he likes yam. Whenever he's cooking, just know that he's cooking yam or rice. Me, I prefer rice. I like rice very well. So whenever I'm cooking, just know that I'm cooking jollof rice or white rice, anything rice.
Nice.
So they were sharing, my mom was sharing work for us, and it is rotational. Everyone will know how to do every house chores, not just one particular house chore. My brother, then my one of my secondary school mates, a guy then, when we were in primary school, we visited their house. Their mom is a medical doctor. We visited their house, and I found that in their house that men don't enter the kitchen.
No, 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 no. Oops.
They don't enter the kitchen. Talk more of cooking, they don't. And I was like, is it that we were not doing it well in our house? I was very small then. I came back home. I told my mom. My mom was like, my mom did not say anything. But all that matters is that in our house, my brother, they cooks, my brothers, they cooks, they does everything, including cleaning, mopping the house. They do everything.
Exactly.
So now I got married to my husband. In fact, when I got ready to get married, then the first thing that I told myself, I must get married to a God-fearing man, a man that knows how to do all the house chores. Because me, I cannot come and marry you. I cannot come from a good home and go and marry nonsense man. Yes, I will be suffering. I will not do that. I cannot suffer. I've not been suffering since I was in my father's house. Now you want me
Nelly,
to come and suffer?
Nelly, do you people have house help then?
No, we never had house help. It's
Because
only
do you
our
know
cousins that
what
do
I
come
noticed
around.
is if you have house help, seriously, your kids will not do anything. That is
Yeah,
the truth.
maybe
Because
to some.
now that I don't have house help, before my kids go to school, even my son, if you see where he used to move like this, you will be surprised because the house is big and I can't do the work alone. So before I used to share it, people that will sweep, people that will mob. If you will mob when you come back from school, or if you don't do it when you come back from school weekend, but at least your own spot must be very clean. But when I have
It's
house help here, my kids don't do anything. If you
maybe it's
even
to
their
some.
uniform sef, you can ask them to go and wash their uniform because the girl is there to do it. They will bring the uniform downstairs and then soak it and leave it, and the girl will go and wash it for them. But now, even after this live stream, now all of us are going to wash uniform for next week. I've told them to bring everything outside. I used to share soap now. I will give everybody soap. Anyhow you wash your that it to be for you. If you don't wash your own clean, you wear it like that. Now, so that is how we think. It's very hard.
Yeah, but I feel
It's very
it
hard.
is for some because when I was small, my cousins they do come around. Sometimes they will come, There was one of my cousins that was living with us then, but not for a long time. He later left. But even at that, my mom she still shares jobs, works for us
Yes, that's
then.
why I said it's not
And
everybody. Some people
now,
had house help, but they turned out well. It depends
yes,
on the mom. If you're
it
pushing her
depends
to
on the
work to your
mom.
house help, some people self with their house help,
Welcome,
the mothers will kind of inculcate that training in the house help that the one you are
Yeah.
not supposed to do, don't do it. Let my child do his own part while you do your own part. You
Mm-hmm.
get. And some parents take it personal. If they see you helping that child to do work, they will iron it out with you. Like me, I know when we were growing up, we had help. But my school uniform, anytime my mom is cooking soup, I don't need anybody to remind me that I must be there and be pounding pepper. Even when I was pretending that pepper entered my eyes, my trust African mothers, now they gave me salt and be licking. I say, pound it. Close one eye. I was pounding it. I was shouting, scream, say,
come
pound
on,
it.
Sister
No
Great.
one
Thank
again. So if your mom is not that
you,
strong
African
enough,
mothers.
you leave everything to the mercy of the household, which you are
Because you are
training the
training the
household and
help
you are
and
spoiling
spoiling
your
your
own
children.
children.
Exactly. That
So
is the thing. You are trying to help and spoiling your
And
children.
spoiling your
yes, I
children.
totally agree with you, only. Those people now, all these mothers that have son, and you're telling them, boys are not supposed to be cooking. Nye,
As
nye, nye,
in,
nye, 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 nye. I don't understand. Like, if my brother should cook food for you, yeah, but if my brother should cook food for you, that's why my husband, I'm always grateful for my mother-in-law. Anytime I see her, I'll just be smiling sheepishly. Mom, you did a great job. You thought this one said, my husband cleans, my husband mop. Sometimes I'll just be like, and now, happy marriage do exist. But if you're saying it outside, people will just be like, you are forming, you are
Yeah, yeah.
pretending.
yeah,
It's
it
not
does
real.
Exactly.
exist,
Yeah.
my
You don't
sister.
need to please
Oh.
anybody.
Some people will say, if job with the worker or juju.
That one I
It's good
don't care.
good character is
That one is
double,
your
not
matter.
But it do exist, yeah. It do exist. Mothers, we should try, in as much as they're all doing YouTube, oh, don't neglect your motherly work, oh. Don't say your boys are not supposed to be cooking. Nye, 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 nye. Maybe because you have never seen your brothers in the kitchen or something. Carry everybody along. Don't train your girl's daughter to be wife material. Then you now give
True.
your son.
The other one,
Because
I
those
follow.
sons you did not treat, you did not train, will end up being the abusive husband that will still marry the daughter
exactly.
that you train well.
Someone's daughter
So make
tomorrow. Yeah.
everything balance. I can't come and be carrying somebody's son. I'm carrying my own son, and I'm carrying somebody's son on my head, all in the name of having wife. Wife.
And another
Me,
thing is
I
that
don't believe in that, though. I will not
I'm
do
there
it.
to help you. I'm your help
I
me.
never.
So start the work. Let me help you. Be washing. Let me be
another
rinsing
thing is
clothes.
that
Don't come and
we
be
we
texting.
as we as mothers, especially the ones in Nigeria here, we should not allow money control you. Some people believe that I have the money to pay, even if I want three helps, I can pay them. So why stress my own kids? A lot of people
Oh.
are victim of that. I'm telling you, if you come to
Are you
Lagos
serious?
Island, if you
Hey.
come to Lekki, my sister, in this my state, is only one woman I know that is taking care of her kids on her own. Every other person, they have security, they have clean and nanny. They have nanny, one is cook. As the two of them are living in the house, oh, nanny
I've
and
seen
cook.
one on
They have
Instagram.
driver, they have gate man. So what do you expect your child to do?
Okay, please. Sorry, please.
So
Can I say the names of
after
the
suffering to
people
train
of
my
the
child like this,
guests, the
one year
co-hosts?
man with
And then
cement leg, now God.
if you as a nanny or a house beat their children, what the kind of insult they will give to you that day?
Hey.
These things are
They've
happening, oh.
tried. How
Some
one you
some
do? Please, who
children
is
are not.
talking?
Be yourself, Mr.
I'm talking.
Okay, this
So,
okay. This is be yourself.
Yes, be
Mhm.
yourself.
Oh wow, she's looking
Nice
different.
name, oh.
I'm just seeing her face for the first time too.
She's,
Eh,
she's hiding in the car. She's hiding from her children.
Let's
I was
behave
asking
to
her,
you know.
show.
So that is what it is. Don't allow your finances or your pockets to make you make the greatest mistake of your life. Do you get?
Yeah.
Because some people will think, okay, how much is the labor? You know, how much am I going to pay that my kids will be
If you
suffering?
let
You
the
end up,
names be
you know,
so,
spoiling those kids.
be
You end up
yourself. Do you know
spoiling
the
those kids.
annoying
Yes.
part? Do you know the annoying part? Those people that are doing it, if you check very well, majority of them are from poor background.
Exactly. You
exactly.
get
Yes.
it.
Yes,
Poor
yes, now.
background.
You
Not
don't
Exactly.
know.
life and misbehaving.
No
Most
need
of
to
them,
It's
talk
their
their
too
family
much.
are living
Has
mentality
background.
and
Zucha,
No,
Hanuzinwa.
people that don't know that money will ever enter their hand. The money now come and
yes.
Yes,
enter. You
Exactly.
understand?
most of
So
them
they
were
want to
farming
use it
apple
and do big
back
madam.
in the days.
Exactly.
Now they
Fazucha
are
Hanuba. You see those mothers. Fazucha Hanuba rubbish Hazro.
Thank you so much.
Hazu any rubbish.
Thank you, over. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
But it's
I
true.
can't use the best face. So
Tomorrow
Yeah.
their daughter will know how to cook white rice.
Only
Common
I
white
still have
rice.
another question. You've answered the question.
Okay.
I'm
You
just here
ask
to
it.
ask you for question. You guys are my co-hosts.
I,
So, Muzube, welcome. Welcome back again. Say you were looking. So, you have some men. They don't eat. Should I say leftover?
Leftover, yeah.
You
oh,
have
they,
to cook
I've heard that nonsense.
No, it's not the
not
ego.
eat
you
leftover.
can't, you
They are
can't
not
let
Oh,
all
the
hungry.
all
ego.
people can
I
cook,
have
sha.
heard
They
that
are not
nonsense.
and
hungry.
someone
They are
that
All
not
cooks.
the man
hungry.
can cook, sha.
It's only in
No,
And you
Nigeria
don't want to
we
eat leftover, you keep cooking every day.
I beg
You'll be
it's only
cooking
in
you're
now.
Nigeria we
welcome.
you don't
It
eat
is
Should I
time
say
to
Yeah.
leftover.
cook.
It's
welcome?
only in Nigeria
Wait, you guys should allow me finish what I'm saying. I need to ask you
It's
guys.
only in Nigerian movie. You
Please,
are watching too much of Nigerian movie. It's only in
please,
Nigerian movie.
please.
Don't watch
Can
too
I
much of
No,
talk?
Nigerian
Silver
movie.
Rose is not
When
Nigerian
we
movie.
tell
Oh.
when
It's
we
not
tell you
Nigerian
very
movie.
It's not
Kiki.
when we
Nigerian
tell you
movie,
very
oh.
It's not
It is
Nigerian movie.
real.
Silver Rose.
don't
I know
even
someone.
that is how your
Somebody
country
I
has
know
is
said it
going.
before.
someone. I know someone that got married in
The guy, I hope
2014.
the guy know how to
Her
cook.
husband,
How do you
wait
enter
now,
kitchen,
the
sha?
girl too like Chris. The husband said, "Oh, he does not eat leftover." The family said, "Oh, he
Okay.
does not eat any food that if you just make it, he eats it now, he doesn't eat it again. Next time you have to cook another food." She said, "Okay, no problem."
Does her mother cook
She
for him
asked,
every day? Because
she
But
asked
no,
the
I don't
brother.
what
understand.
single
Abi his
mother does
mother.
he know how
Wait
to
now.
cook?
She
Does
asked
he
the
know how to
brother.
cook?
Mm.
I
Zubi,
don't
wait
have
now. Does the
strength
person
for.
know how to cook?
I don't know for them all, but
Can
What
I'm
you
you
happy
tell
that
me
he
why
please
you
married.
outside there's
allow
no
me
fresh
finish?
food. Some
Can
of
you
them
please
sell
allow me
leftover
finish?
food.
Now, everybody, you guys are attacking me. You please allow me finish.
It's Nigerian movie now. They take it very well.
Kiki, it is
No,
let us
are you
attack you
asking me
again.
what I don't know. It is not me. It is someone else.
They
It
will
was a
just be
lady
coming.
actually. Let me tell you. This person, she's a very busy person. She's also a content creator. I don't know if you understand. So she was asking me how is it going with mine. Then we're talking about meal. Then I told her how I prep my food because I'll prep it so that whenever my own husband is going to work, I just come. My own husband does not eat leftover. You must cook fresh food. If he's going to work in the morning, you have to cook fresh food that morning. If it's anything you guys
Eziofu.
is having it is
Eziofu.
How
you
old
You
is
have
don't
the
it.
mean
marriage?
it.
Anyway,
How old
anyway,
is the marriage?
what Kiki is saying, yeah, is truth. I've seen somebody also that said
It's
that
true.
before.
No, I'm not
But I
doubting
think
her.
the
It's
solution
true.
that woman was using was that hence he said he don't like leftover soup. She will just cook mirror fair as he put ingredients and everything in a big pot and cook
What
it.
is leftover?
Then put the
You
water
mean
in the
what is
fridge.
leftover?
If the
One
man
What is
say I
question,
want
leftover?
Biko.
hot soup, if the man say I
It's
want hot soup,
leftover.
wait now, if
The
the
food
man
has
say I
entered fridge.
no,
It's
that's what the man
leftover.
don't even know. This trick, the man don't even know. He did not find out till after 2 years.
You don't
Guys,
mean
Because
it.
wait,
the man and woman say,
why is your blood rushing? Vicky Great is saying something. Vicky Great said, my husband loves to eat leftover. I cannot cook food to his children.
I
So,
tire. Oh.
advice,
I
oh,
tire. It's a lie. See, let me tell you, those
guys,
that
what
kind of man,
There's
I
you
leftover
give
is
him,
not
you will eat
poison.
it.
No, let's remember that leftover is not poison.
Yes, and the question that your husband does not eat leftover. What advice are we going to advise her? Because
One
I'm sure
question,
That's,
Biko,
that's what
before we
I'm saying.
advise, I have one
Wait,
question.
wait. Before we answer, what's the
so much.
definition of
One person
leftover?
at a
Let's
time,
even
please.
understand.
Can
Let's
somebody
define
just let's all
leftover.
keep quiet. Let one person talk.
Okay, let me complete what I was saying initially.
Okay.
So I was talking of how she do make different soup for him. By the time she make a big pot of soup with water and put fish, stock fish, everything, she will not put palm oil. She will just put it in the freezer. If the man say today I want her soup, she will just carry her leaf, remove small of the water, put it on fire, put oil, and put on her for him. If it's a good thing he wants, she will use the same soup water and do it. Because she said she cannot be cooking soup every day. It has been an issue. Before her husband could find out, it was like 2 years plus. The man asked her, so you mean I've been eating this thing since the lady said, yes, have you died? Yeah, that's what I've been eating. Have you died?
Good
Are you not
question.
healthy? So she changed the man's mindset that eating, leftover food does not kill somebody. There's nobody that can come every day and put pot on fire for you. Unless
I
you
will
go and
not
get
do
a
that.
chef. You go and
Be
get a chef.
yourself. Be
It's not
yourself.
an anger,
Wait,
but I will not do
is
that.
it when honestly, is it when I finish making better or have soup that is sweet today? You tell me tomorrow you not eat. My husband say,
Tomorrow
"You go
I'll come
eat
to
it
the
o
kitchen
now.
and cook
You go
another
eat it
food.
o now. Work at it. In fact, if
Me,
I
I
won't
can't
get
even
the
do
one that
it.
was yesterday, that's why.
No, some
See,
men are some men are very
let me
annoying.
tell you. Let me tell
See,
you.
Siva Rose, you are saying oha soup. She said if you cook oha soup, it must finish. The husband want to
Let
see
me tell you something.
like
Let me tell
He
you.
there's
must
All
finish.
these things,
Okay, Kiki, I have
all
a
these
question.
things.
they're
Oh.
going to cook small
There's
quantity.
time she saw it when they were dating and she hit her chest and said, I can deal. Then she
Oh,
walked
they
into it.
Uh-huh.
So, Meroya Missy, whatever thing you
Period.
see, because what you cannot endure in
Period.
relationship, you
exactly.
don't enjoy it in marriage. You saw me that I don't eat leftover food. You say it's me that you love. You married me. So why are you complaining? That's the thing now. If you know you can do it, do it. But me, it's only happening in Nigerian movie or somebody said, not me and my husband. Like when people are saying it, I was just like, how do you
Mm-hmm.
people do it?
Now this is why.
Family
Sorry,
now.
please let me say something quickly. I feel like there are so many things, so many conversations people don't have before marriage, and then when by the time you get
Exactly.
into marriage, those things become issues. Even the little things you think are not issues, they become issues. Like this person I'm talking about, I stayed in their family house, 2014. You know, and when they were getting married, she and the guy they've known a very long time ago. They grew up together, sort of. So when they start dating and this gist of they chop leftover food, he doesn't eat leftover food. She called him. I was like, brother, this marriage will not work. Oh, since you don't eat leftover, because I can't be cooking every day. I can't be making food, fresh food every day. And the guy was like, oh no, don't worry, it's not a problem. You cope this one, that one. So by the time they got married, the guy was saying, "Oh, that he likes his food fresh." He changed mouth and started talking. She didn't say anything. She didn't argue with him. Oh. Your friend is even trying making a miracle. Might be changing. If she makes soup today, she might cook like three different soups at a time. Maybe, for
Uh-huh.
example, egusi, ogbono, and oha. After making those three different soup, then she'll make stew. She'll serve him egusi today. Tomorrow she might choose to serve him ogbono. Tomorrow is
Exactly.
oha. Then she rotates it again, the same egusi, the other next this thing. So when the
Eh?
guy, yes, now the guy found out and was like, is this? He said yes. But when you ate it, were you not licking your finger? Is it not sweet?
Eh.
They're married now. They're still married. They have, I think, 3 kids now. They're still married. So I feel like most of those mindset is from their parents. Sometimes I know
Yes.
someone that when he wants to eat,
Are you sure
when
it's
he
from
wants
their
to eat,
parents? Or
yes,
they
let me
just
tell
want
you,
to suffer or to show that they can tell you what to do?
sometimes it's from their
But
parents.
how can you be
That's the truth.
cooking 3 times a
80,
day? That's not
Does
in
80,
does
me.
his
90%.
mother,
Cook
does
in the
his
No,
mother
morning.
cook fresh food
see,
for him?
especially for children that are from like
So
very
much this
privileged
stuff is very
background,
mega love
and
story.
there are maids in the house. You hear things like, Junior does not want to eat rice. What does he want? He said, and he'll be like, oh, he wants noodles or he wants spaghetti. Then make him spaghetti. I know someone that the person I'm telling you about. He's close to his 50s now, and the mother still treats him like a
It's
child.
okay now.
Right from right from when he was young, he's been like that. He's close to 50 now.
like he's an uncle. In fact, he's a daddy self. But his mom still treats him. He's from a very privileged background. He's always been like that. Right from when he was small, when they've always had maids scattered everywhere. When he wants to eat, when you serve, when they serve food and they serve him food, till today they still call him Junior. When they serve him food with one meat or two meats,
Papa
the
Junior.
mother will scream. See the
Junior
scream,
Papa.
the mother will scream at the maid. I've told you, you don't serve my son like that. Make sure you put the meat in one plate, let him choose the one he wants. When he's done choosing, then you can take the rest.
Nzube, thank you. This is what I was telling them
This is the
before you
story
came
of
in.
born with the silver spoon.
Sweetheart,
This is what I was
what I'm
telling them
telling you
before you
about,
came in. Nzube, it does
brother
happen
went
a
to
lot.
school. See,
Yeah.
he travels. If he speaks here, you don't know he didn't go to school. Like he didn't go to university.
I use
What
words.
happened? He got admission into the university.
Jay.
So I went to whether he was playing or something like that. I actually heard all of this gist. He climbed a tree and fell from the tree, injured himself. They brought him home, and and after treating him, he was fine. His mom was like, "Go back to school," and he was like, "Oh no, he doesn't want to go back to school," and that was how he didn't go to school.
Bring the cup of this cup and
But
cover it.
sweetheart, he
Just like
drives
that.
all the latest cars. Yes, he drives all the latest
Yeah.
cars. He
My
travels
sister
abroad. He has a family house abroad.
Wahala dey o.
Hey,
I've seen I've seen people
thank
having
you so much. Oh,
a
you
lot
so
of mates,
much.
but wow.
My beautiful sister. Guys, you guys should help me thank Vicky Great. Oh, did you guys see what she did? Super
Thank
charge.
you, Vicky.
Thank
Great.
you, Vicky Grace. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Come on, sit down.
Wow. Wahala dey o.
Like, please, if
So
the
why did somebody
someone that does not eat leftover, you
where
guys
they
should
sleep?
what can the person do?
So you let her
Leftover,
follow me.
leftover is not poison. But Vicky, I have a question. Oh. Please, you
Bring
could mute your mic, okay?
Bring the cover, put stuff and let me.
Thank you so much, beautiful sister Vicky Great. Hey, now you shock me. Oh,
Thank you so much, Vicky.
you are the best, Vicky. Hi, God bless you. Mega.
This is down.
Yeah, guys.
You see the
Okay,
thing that
Kiki,
we
let
are
me
saying
ask
now is
you the question.
motherhood. Be yourself,
We've
if
not
they go
treated
more.
your topic,
Why
sir.
see
Your
you?
matter. What has arisen?
Okay.
But you guys know that this thing is happening, yeah? It's happening. It's not Nollywood, though.
No, it's not Nollywood. I've not seen, but I've heard one man. My
But
husband have told me
please,
about
how do
one
they
man.
do? Only
He
is it
said,
that they cook in the morning, cook in the afternoon, cook in the night, or I'll just cook one food, you eat it for the day, then the next day I'll cook another one.
I think they
Because
want whenever they want to eat, you will cook that food at the moment,
okay,
and they will
the
eat
woman
it
is always
immediately.
standby at home. Like she
Yes,
can't go to the
always
hospital,
in the
she cannot
kitchen.
fall sick, she cannot go to the market, she cannot do any of that thing. Is pressing button when you press it. Pour, I'm at your service. Or you cook.
So her office is very close to
How
the
do
kitchen
they
or
do
in the
it?
kitchen. She
Okay,
will
let me
have her
read
chair
comment.
and sit there and the
Ike said,
table.
I cook on Sundays for the entire week. If my husband wants fresh food, he has to enter in the kitchen, order food, or assist me with something so that I will have time to cook him a fresh food.
Finish.
Even when you do all this one, I still will not have time to do the meal. Oga, I'm sorry, okay? There are days you don't feel like entering the kitchen. You just bring out the food that you have in your fridge.
Very
Just
true.
my hot the food and eat. Chicken now, life continues. That every day. Do you know that it's not about cooking alone? You have to sit down and be thinking of how to buy the food stuff, salt for the
Yeah,
food stuff,
there's
salt
a
for
lot
the
of
thing you will eat. Like, is everything about you now is food. You go to the market, you buy the food, you come back, you cook it. Like you do in the morning own. Before you finish morning own, you don't even have time to bathe. Like
And
these
think
men
of
are
a way
doing.
to make it different from the previous one you cooked.
Thank you. If you have added
So
pepper, red pepper,
make
this
it
one you
more
add
creative and
green pepper to
attractive
spice the food. And
and more tasty
Hey,
than
love
it
is
was.
Martin. Ebentu.
So
that's why
hey,
I see most men that are doing that and I don't understand. Maybe it's wickedness or to me. That's why when they raise the topic, I said it's Nigerian movie. Like Nigerian movie they portray a lot of things. Even me, I was a victim. I was thinking that marriage is blissful, happily ever after, like no stress, no
God bless
pain.
you.
When you get
Silver
married,
Rose.
your husband is
Silver
there to
Rose.
massage you at your beck and call. Your
Silver
husband is
Rose.
there.
I said
Reality
this is
will
our
get on you.
see, this is
You
the
know
second time I'm
Nigeria
asking
movie
you. This is the second time I'm asking you, Silver Rose. This our video. Now to go find a completed building, last. I've said
honestly,
it before.
there are some
Well,
I'm
things that
not
are
married
reality
yet,
in
but
my
the
eye
truth is that
open.
thank you so much.
I'm I'm not married yet, but there are so many things that Nigerian movie gave me a very wrong, like it messed with my mind.
Impression, like
Hi,
honestly.
Jesus.
That's why I say Kiki should stop watching Nigerian movie and face reality.
It's not
No,
Nigerian
it's
movie.
not Nigerian movie. Oh.
No,
This
it
thing is
happens.
true.
This
It
person called
Let me
happens.
tell you one story. A
called
woman is coming out for help, for
No,
advice.
this person called me and was telling me how can she manage it for her
But
husband,
Kiki,
because her husband was not eat leftover and she
No
doesn't know
vex.
what
I
to
never
do.
marry, but can I give her the advice? The way
No,
she's
it's
going, she's going to.
I don't have
The way
time for
she's
Nigeria.
going to die quick. Gaskiya.
she cannot cope. Me, in particular, I will not
The
do
way
it.
Honestly,
she's
I will not
going,
even do
she's
it
going to
for a
die
day.
quick. She
Unless
should
we want
cook
to
what she
cook
can
at the
cook,
spot.
give to
When
the
God
that's
man.
sends
what you
God,
If
cannot
you say you no
finish.
go chop, make you go find food though.
No, you see,
You should be
that's
buying food
why
outside.
when you are,
I can
that's
even
why,
help you to order.
see, my
Shebi,
sister,
I'll be
Yes,
instead
ready
of
to
now.
buy
buying
it.
food
That
outside,
food that you want to go
you
and buy,
finish
do you
food.
know when they cook it?
Eh,
That's the thing. That's what I want to say. Because you can't be buying food outside. The outside food, you don't know if they prepared it 2 weeks ago. They just
Uh-huh.
brought it out.
Even the
When
chickens they use.
when you people
what
are
is
dating, to avoid that I know, the thing
that?
you cannot cope.
Fine, ma.
If you
I'm fine.
cannot manage this man,
Your
don't
call.
enter.
I'll call you back.
Don't say because other people are getting married, let me marry, I will manage it. You cannot manage anybody. Let me
Me, I
marry, I
cannot
will
manage.
change
Oh.
him.
Thank you
You are
so
not
much
the
for
Holy Spirit. Some people will tell you, he just did this, I can cope. 2 years, 3 years. It's not like marriage
That's the
is six
worst
months
mistake anybody
or
can
four
make in
years.
life.
For
Your
4 years, you can't study course in university and come out. You said, I managed it, I coped well. It's
mm,
entirety. Till death do you, till death
marriage is
separate
as
you.
you make your bed,
So
so you lie on it.
thank
There
exactly.
are
you.
a lot
All
of
this
things to manage
Nigerian
in
movie now
marriage.
that
So
told me,
don't manage your husband or your
all
wife
this
Thank you
one
so
because now you go still
that
suffer.
Nigerian movie had told me that marriage is blissful. Is every morning your husband is running out from the door, is kissing you.
And that
Where are two
breakfast in
husbands
bed.
to kiss?
Breakfast
Breakfast
is
in
Ah,
bed.
Don't forget breakfast in
Hungry, when
bed.
you're hungry, go wake you up
you
from
come
that
and
bed.
beg. They'll beg you with
Hungry, I
I
flour.
got
never
married.
hungry.
I was waiting
Yes,
for my
when your
husband to
husband
bring
annoy you,
tea
when your
and
husband annoy
small
you,
bread.
you will can run. Honey, I put
Up
flour
to
for
today, I haven't
you.
seen it.
On your birthday, your husband will be like this. No, this is khaki for you. I
Yes.
bought it on your birthday. Hey,
There's a trending whatever now for single girls. You hear they would see it, they know that this is how this guy is. Then you now hear things like you when you ask them, is he a born again Christian? Be like, no. Mm, yeah, he goes to church once in a while. But that's not a problem. I am called for him. You are called for
They
him.
will change when
Eh?
we get
As
married.
as the Holy Spirit, you are called for him.
you go pray,
Problem
tire.
is it?
Not a
Ah,
Christian. How can we change? It's not that easy to convert somebody
See,
that goes to
anybody that don't want to change, you cannot
you
change that person.
yourself, maybe you yourself, you know that there are some things you are doing that you are finding it difficult to change,
Uh-huh. Talk
to
more of
stop
me
with you
coming
yourself.
to change
How much
another
more
person.
you trying to change another person? It's not possible now. If we are
It's not
dating, I
possible.
don't know what people are discussing when they are dating. No, if they are discussing, honey, there's new restaurant in town. Can we try it out? Sit down, bring
I
everything
want
to
to eat
the table.
shawarma. Let's go and buy
Discuss
There's one
about it. Like
shawarma that just opened yesterday.
some people can give you the shawarma while you are eating it. They will slap the
welcome,
shawarma out of
Rachel.
your mouth. Like discuss it and know what you want. Me like this, I know that I cannot manage somebody that is doing everyday cooking. And me, I like to be eating fresh food as well. Oga, can you be doing it? Do you
Okay,
like supper?
okay,
Yes,
that's
now.
a good
So
question.
Oga, I like what is it called? Bone straight every month. Can you be buying it?
Hmm.
We need to sit
oh,
down
I
and
like
analyze
going to
something that is
shopping. I like
practical
shopping
now.
every day.
Oga, I like shopping every
Can
day.
he do
You're
it?
getting look at the word. Can you afford it?
Exactly.
No, now they should discuss something that gets sense. You don't come and tell me that you married your husband. You know.
Linda say I
When
did
But
you
here. This is
Kiki,
talking
was she
you
about family.
aware
know,
that her
you know,
husband likes fresh food before they got
No,
married?
he's
sometimes
aware. He's
there is
aware,
this
very
family,
much aware. If you're not
this
aware,
family
what were you discussing with the man?
No, yeah,
This
you
is
must be
very
aware now
important.
Even
because
if
This
you
people
is
did
have
not
time
very
to
discuss,
talk.
at
important.
least he should have
You
known.
should
She should
know.
have
You
known.
should know. Yes. When you are
Some people
discussing with a
don't.
man, you
Oh,
know.
See,
Silver Rose.
what if the man,
My
what,
Silver
sister,
what
how
if
will
Rose.
the
you not
Some
Blue
know?
people
hygiene.
How will you not
see.
know?
See, some people don't have this conversation. It's not everyone that is that exposed that want to have this
It's
conversation. Do you
ignorant
even know
now.
that?
It's not like you don't know. When
I want you
you
to
are not
come and
supposed to
talk,
be
Lydia.
ignorant
That's
of
what I'm
fifty
talking to
things.
you. Come and talk. You said this
So
one.
you people play with their destiny. Cause that you end up not studying in life. You go and spend 4 5 years and study it in university. Then marriage that you will spend half of your life, as in 90% of your lifetime, you just enter it recklessly. Like I just wake up, I enter inside marriage, don't chance with it because others are getting married. I mean,
Another thing is true. Our
that's
mothers
what
should
is
try and
killing
do
us.
better
That's what is
as
killing
well.
us. That's what is killing us. And
See,
forget the
What
fact
the
about
that
truth.
you guys know how this Obodo Ibo marriage is, eh?
Okay, hold
You
on.
don't
Let her finish.
have time. There is no time. You don't know you don't know this person. Maybe the guy just traveled one December like this. You just see you and say you want to marry. You guys know how this thing works. Now. Before how many months? 1 month or 2 months, the man is already back to base. Or you guys maybe the man is coming back. You just do normal introduction or marriage, do everything fast, fast, fast. As you are
that
doing
one
it,
is
you
still
come
marriage
back.
under
Now for
pressure.
Well,
setting
what I was
No,
say is,
that is why there is phone. You do phone calls now.
yeah, they talk on
It's still
phone.
Yes,
marriage under
sometimes they
Yes.
don't say
pressure.
it. Some men don't say it. Some men will know that if they
Really,
say
some people don't have these conversations,
Then
and some
that's the
women are
thing
not
now
bold enough.
because
Not be everybody be talkative like me. Like me, we'll discuss everything.
My sister,
We'll
I
talk
talked
about
to, I
everything.
talked. Oga, I
We'll
hope you
talk
are not
about
repeating
everything. We'll
butter.
go even
You
talk
get
about
to that
bedroom self.
point.
We'll talk.
Yes,
Yeah.
people should
That's-
talk. Oga, I hope you are
That is
not
why
bragging. I hope you are not repeating butter. Yes, the things
that is
that
why
piss
we
you
as
off,
mothers
say it.
to prepare our daughters because most of our girls are not being prepared by their mothers.
yeah,
They just want
they
to
were
leave you
not
to
prepared
reach
at
the
all
age of marry and then
welcome
just marry just like that.
because
If you prepare your daughter
she's
very
up to
well,
the age.
she will ask the necessary questions. She will do those
Be,
things she's supposed to
be
do
yourself. Be
because she's
yourself.
exposed and she knows already what
It's
to
not even about
get in for.
mothers preparing
You know?
their daughters. Some people don't have mothers, but they still make the
Okay,
right
okay,
choice. It's a
okay.
personal decision. It's a
Mm-hmm.
personal
Knowing
decision,
what you
okay?
want,
This
where
is
you are
what I
going
Exactly.
want.
to, what you
This
are
is
going
what I
into.
want. Some
to
people,
That,
their mom didn't
Silver
train
Rose,
them.
Silver Rose,
Their mom
Silver
didn't train
Rose,
them, but
Silver
welcome,
Rose.
Mom. Thank you
I
so much.
beg to disagree with that point. You have a
okay,
point, you're right. Some people's
okay.
parents, some people don't have mothers and they were able to. Our capacities are different. There are
Okay.
people who are able to know how do I put what word am I looking for without anyone being there. And there are people who need push to understand that this is what they are supposed to do.
I think it's from
So
upbringing as well.
we are all different. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Let's take it for example. Someone
Hello,
could
sister
be
Oju.
stuck.
Thank
It's
you
not
for
even
joining.
about marriage now. Someone could be stuck when it comes to ideas on businesses to do. Not because the person is not smart, but because at that point in time, the person, but one little push from a person, it might just be one little idea, and the person builds that idea into something really big.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? So we
Yeah.
have different our capacities are different. Do you get? There are people that our parents should really because they should, you know. Yes, most of us, our parents did not. I won't tell you that my mother taught me this or taught me that. But the truth is this, right from time, they've always given me, my mother has always given me some level of confidence. Like you shouldn't be scared of anyone. Respect everyone, but don't be scared of anyone. Be always
Exactly.
be
Yeah.
free to speak your mind. Last, now won't die, everybody will die. You know.
Agree.
So most people don't have that whatever. Do you get?
exactly.
It's just like having kids. Let me take my home for example. Myself and my siblings, we're all different. My mother will say, "Ofunemo, manobu ofu chikere."
Yeah.
Do you understand? We all have different capacities. There are people who are just in their shell. There are people who talk about these things. They talk freely. If you look at all your kids that you have in the house, their characters cannot be all the same. Do you
Exactly.
understand? So there are some that are quick to pick in school, and there are some that would need extra lessons in order to be able to pick. So that is how it is with other things as well. There are people who naturally, their eye, you cannot eat their ear. Like my immediate younger sister, that one, if not die, make una die. Now be her own. She's not a preacher of peace and love.
If not there, if you bring peace, not there. If you bring she there. Do you get? So that is why I'm saying yes, you have a point, but at the same time, that pattern would not work for everybody.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's true. I
I have
also,
a friend.
not all mothers are
I have a
enlightened.
friend that is her mom that is
Hmm.
pushing her to men. Like her mom is telling her, see your mate, they're buying expensive things. You don't know that you're supposed to be following men so that you make money and do this. It's
Hmm.
not all mothers.
There are mothers
Yes,
like that now.
there are mothers like that. It's
There are
not all
mothers
mothers.
like that.
That's why I said it depends on your personal decision. If you cannot decide, ask people, ask questions. There are some things that you cannot be shy about. That I don't know it. I want to learn. I'm willing to learn because I don't want to make a mistake. You
No,
walk towards that
there's a
path.
lot of
Then
questions people don't ask.
some people will not just ask because they're just carried away by, I'm in love, he loves me,
Yeah,
he
they are
loves
carried away
me,
by
he
love and
loves
flashy
me.
gifts.
Love, even
See,
your feelings will fail you. As in love will mess you. There are some days you
oh
wake
my
up just be
God,
like,
thank you so
how
much.
did I
Gym mom, healthy
how
gym
did I
mom,
end
guys.
up?
Super. Oh,
LDG mom, thank you for the
thank
super
you so
chat.
much.
Kiki,
Thank you
if
so
I did not pick my daughter, I will hold you
Thank you,
responsible. You
LDG
are here
mom.
talking nonsense, and it's time for school runs. Bye. I need to
Please,
dance.
oh,
I need
go
to
and
go
pick
to
her, pick
school.
her, pick
Bye
her,
bye.
pick her.
Bye
Go and pick
bye.
her. So that I can
Bye.
add Ruth. Ruth is at the back stage.
Bye
Thank you so
guys. Bye
much.
Bye. Bye.
everybody.
Love you.
Thank you so much, Silver Rose. I really appreciate.
Thank
Well
you.
But
done.
this
Let me
this,
add
this
your
thing Silver
contribution
Rose
to
just said now
the
is very true. I know someone. Okay, it was the guy that told me, and that was the reason why he left the girl. They were just dating.
You people want
The
to kill me
mom,
today. Another super chat. Hey, today not
God
today.
bless you,
I'll be coming
EK.
on live every day. Opa.
Thank you to all the super chatters. You
Thank
guys
you
are
so
amazing.
Thank
much.
Hey,
you. Thank
EK.
you to all the projectors.
Thank you so much. God bless.
Thank you very much,
Thousand
EK.
and
Thank you
Jesus
so
create your
much.
life.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
God
Oh.
bless you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Oh yeah, you were the one saying
God
something,
bless
right?
Thank
you,
you,
EK.
Ike.
Yeah.
God
Ike.
bless you.
So no, I'm just trying to say something about what
Okay,
the
sorry,
Silver
please. Let
Rose
me say
just said.
this. Let me say this.
Okay.
Are you genuine?
Yes.
Yes.
Fine, girl.
Please.
I know fine
Okay,
pass you now.
so I beg
No.
my word. This is the year. The truth is this. That is why I said, um, um, our capacities are different. It's sad that there are mothers like that. It's true. I've seen things like that also play out, around me. Okay. Um, in that kind of situation now, imagine if that girl
Josie.
does not have anyone to talk to.
Those,
Josie.
Imagine if she doesn't have anyone.
Sorry, Zubi.
Imagine if she does not have
Josie,
anyone.
what
I've seen
happened?
situations like that where
Mind Josie.
she's posing for a picture. People should snap
The
her.
weather is very cold outside. Huh? Yeah, it's very cold. Though.
And I'm
Okay, so
sweating them.
imagine, I'm telling you, they don't even understand.
It's very cold. Yeah.
Okay, please go on, Zubi.
Okay, so imagine if there are people who have this kind of mothers and they do not have people to advise them. Okay,
True.
this is how they have grown up. In fact, some people they were taught this kind of lifestyle. Their parents begin to push them into this kind of lifestyle even before they get to 18. Like as early as 14. Okay, now these children grow up with this mindset like it is normal.
Hmm.
Now you see that kind of person and be like, now common sense get. I don't want to believe that because God did not create any child to be useless.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
It's just like, why do you think, oh, there are things I can't say here? Why do you think some people will catch certain people young and train them in some things? Because whenever you train a child with sticks here, and it takes a lot for you to be able to take it out of the child. Do you get? So now some people, there are children that have been picked from home, brought to Lagos, and what they were told they're coming to come and do in Lagos is not what they are doing. But because they have been built, they have been trained like that. They've seen it like a normal life. Even when you bring them out of that thing and give them a decent job, they're like, no, that is what they want. And you feel like they're okay with the gutters. They were not born to be there, but it's because they have been trained. Their mindset, everything, that is what they understand. That is what they know. Do you get? So it is
Yeah.
sad that there are parents like that. And that is why I was trying to explain that I do not believe that we all have the same um, capacity. And even for those that are saying, oh, they have sense, like even those that somehow struggle to find their way out of these kind of things, like try not to find themselves in this kind of thing, especially when they don't have people to guide them. If you go close to them, oh God, and have conversations with them as a counselor, you realize that at some point they have somehow made mistakes they are not proud of, but they have also learned from the mistake and they understand that, man, this is not for me, you know, and they are out of it. Some people are not lucky enough to come out of it. Some people are not lucky enough. So it's important you have
Thank you so
someone who
much.
is guiding you.
Thank you so much, ma. Thank you so much, ma. Continue,
So it is
continue.
important you have someone who is guiding you. The truth is that we all don't have it. We don't all don't have
Give me you.
you know we all don't have people who would probably be there for us, but we should not make it look like it's not important. It is important. It's really, really important, because children, as a child, or how do I put it, mothers have a very strong, even fathers, okay, even fathers. So we shouldn't make it look like, oh, okay, it's okay for a child to be able to do things. The truth is, okay, take this generation for example. Imagine leaving your child to discover things by themselves. It's a risky thing to do in this generation.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's a
yeah, it's
risky
very
thing because
risky, very
Exactly.
there are
risky.
people out there who are waiting for them to just come out, and
Make that
they will just
mistake.
spoil them. Exactly.
Yeah.
They'll be the one to lead them into the things that will even damage them. So this
Exactly.
our
Even the
generation is
ones
not
they would
like,
not even do.
yeah, this our generation is not like, my mom would be like, back in her days, that your neighbor would see your child doing something, they will beat the child there. The way
Ah,
your mother will even come back, see them beating you, join them in beating
I
you.
join and
But
beat.
Mm.
now,
Beat your
exactly.
son. Please don't do it. I
But
remember.
no, I remember
Well,
one
for
time, I
me,
will not forget, my mom was going out. So she now told our neighbor, please, oh, my children are in the house. Help me. I've told them not to come outside. I've given them everything. I just want to step out a bit. I'm coming. As my mother left, me now with my strong head, I came out to come and play. My neighbor beat Shege. And it wasn't long. My mother was coming back. My mother met them beating me. She joined. You see the beating there? She even beat more than they were beating me. After beating me, she now, when they now left me, she now said, okay, what did she do? That was when she now asked. Yes. So there are so many things happening. Check now. This
come at that.
the so many young people are going into drugs. You think
Okay.
you think eh, and you
Nzube,
want to leave your
Nzube,
child.
Nzube, parenting is another thing on its own. You
It's
can
not
be
easy.
a mother and a father, but you are not a parent. And somebody that don't have children can parent more than you that gave birth to those children.
That
So
is
True.
parenting is another thing that mothers, in fact, we parents should look into so much, because a lot of people are just giving birth to the children, but they're not parenting those children.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's
okay,
true.
let me tell you something, and that is why I feel like, as a mother, you need to be prayerful. Let me tell you one funny thing here. So sometimes, I remember my younger brother. There was a time he was being very, when they begin to mingle with, they get into that team, they begin to mingle with friends. Their strong head becomes too much, and he began to, he was becoming too stubborn. When my mom, she would talk to him, he would just be shaking his head up and down. My mom will wake up in the night with her Bible and olive oil. We'll go and sit where he's laying down, and be telling God, I did not get him from anywhere. Oh, now you give me. He passed me, but he no pass you. You made me a caretaker. Oh. Don't allow this one to fail in my hands. Do you understand? These are the things. There are times I wake up in the night. This has happened over the years. I see my mom anointing her children and praying over. Do you get? Now, I'm not saying she's a perfect mother, but I'm just saying that I look at some things. I'm like, imagine if this one is happening like this. Imagine if you know, she didn't even pray at all.
Welcome,
I know of
divine.
someone who was our neighbor where we're staying before. We have different ways of praying, communicating with our Father in heaven. This woman, whenever her son gives her issues, when the boy came back from school one time and she was talking, the boy was not listening. She was talking, the boy was not listening. So one day the boy went out. She went into her room on her knees, brought out her Bible. After reading her Bible, she started crying. She was telling God. She said, God, though, and the way she was talking like she was talking to the next person, someone close to her. If you go there and you're knocking, you think she's hearing you, like she's talking to someone and she doesn't want to open the door for you. She said, God, now you put this picking for here. Now you come make it come out from here. And you don't tell me say anything will come out from my body here. No go, they useless.
Yes.
This is how she was saying her prayers. After this, she kept saying this prayer, kept saying this prayer, kept saying this prayer. Every time the boy annoys her, she'll be like, I will not curse you because I know that is what the enemies want.
Yeah.
I refuse to curse you. I will not curse you. You are blessed. You would hear the word of the Lord. And this is what she kept, she kept declaring until the boy by himself, his brain came back. After it took a while, but his brain came back. He went on his knees, he begged his mother. So what I'm trying to say is that parenting, I think is beyond you just being a nice person or a good Christian. Sometimes your children just carry them like this gift to God. As
So
you're
much.
doing the one you can do as a human, just give it to God, because sometimes children can be so difficult because they go out there at a time, you really cannot control the things somehow because they go out there, they mingle with people, they meet friends and all of that.
Yes. And
I
that
have
peer pressure must come.
exactly. I have someone now. The mom is so nice, but this boy, they're only two kids, a boy and a girl. This boy, he just finished secondary school. He learns the rubbish in school from a boarding house. This boy, the mother will talk. He will talk. The last time he pushed his mom.
Hi.
Yes. And the mom is so nice. The mother said she had to confront her husband and be like, said, my family, my house, we don't disrespect our elders. Are you sure that in your family you are not like this? She had to confront her husband. So the one that happened one day, the husband was there and saw how the son pushed the mother. The man angrily got up from the bed and beat the hell out of him. I said, are you mad? Why if I marry with my money? I never beat him for one day. Now you. So it's a whole lot. That's why I say you don't just feel like, oh, okay, because the Peking, how do I put it? You feel like, oh, it's a personal decision totally. I really don't. I 100% don't do not subscribe to that. Okay, because a lot is happening. A whole lot is happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, a whole lot is happening. And even for those you feel like, oh, they turned out well, and if they also sit down to tell you the things, the peer pressures they had to go through, and some things they had to also give into, and then later withdraw from it, you'll be shocked.
Yeah,
You'll be
that's
shocked.
true. That's true.
So I'll just let someone else talk, please. I'm talking too much.
Yeah, my baby is here, Mirabel. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Hi,
Hi,
everyone.
you
Hi,
came in.
Mira.
You have to continue from where
I
she
think this is
stopped.
my first time of seeing this face. Who is Mirabel, please?
I don't know her. She's my best party pal. My
I didn't ask you if she's your best
Cameroonian
party.
friend.
That be what you say, your best what? I didn't ask.
My
I said,
best
who is
party
Mirabel?
pal. She's my connector from Cameroon.
Are you
Kiki,
from
please
Cameroon,
allow her
Mirabel?
name show so that
Yeah,
we can connect. I can't see her
I
name.
want
I've
to remove
not
this.
seen her before.
I want to remove this money. I'll remove it.
Kiki, allow the name show so I can follow. I can.
I will
Okay,
remove
Victorious
it.
Mirabel.
You
Okay.
see my money. I will remove it. So yeah, grab name, grab this woman. You have stopped queen.
So that I can connect. So sure you know that me. I don't know. I've not seen her before. She's cute. So I love her smile. Fine girl.
thank you. Thank you. Kiki, I've been following. No, I feel like this topic, the topic of motherhood, being a wife, and balancing, relationship between couple of days ago. I think on your life on this, like somebody asked the question, right? So I'm following you. So I just come up and work. Like this is the hustle. Yeah, I just come up and work.
I've been listening. I was busy. I don't just busy with online. I couldn't meet up. And then I logged in. She was closing. Then I jumped into yours, right? So I know we're talking about parenting now, and I really admire the last speaker, her point of view on parenting. That one is a whole live session on its own. And
that one we're coming back. Don't worry.
Live session on its own. So I just want to go back to balancing life, right? And just being intentional about life. I know that's an issue, but I'm not looking from a place of let's go back to the roots. The Bible says if the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? Yeah. I feel like let's go back to the root. A lot of things that we miss at times or we neglect at times, or we allow peer pressure or cultural pressure that brings us to a place where we get the shock when we get into when we get into motherhood. I'll start from the place of like, okay, I tell people every day as a woman, your dating phase is very important in life. It sets the pace for a lot of things in your life. It's not about marry. Love is not the ultimate in marriage. It is not the ultimate. All the emotions, I love him, is not the ultimate. The Bible says if the foundation be destroyed, you get to a place where your home becomes a prayer point which you have avoided if you laid a good foundation.
Yeah.
You get. So I feel like let's start from there. Let's start from the fact that as African women, I know the African pressure. Oh, get married. But you as a woman, take your time. What do you want for yourself? What do you want in life? You have to partner with God to get the life that you want. It's not all about God, prayer. There's a part you have. That's why we have a covenant relationship with God. There's a part that God does, the part that you do. You have your own due diligence. In your dating phase, what are you looking for? What do you want? Because that's where you have your power. When the guy is still wooing you, the power is in the woman's hands.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't ask the right questions. We make excuses for them. You see a mommy's boy who is very responsible, where during your dating phase, before you go for a date, he has to ask his mom. You are seeing those signs and you are not taking them serious. You don't ask questions. I tell my friends, I'm like, ask questions. Bring scenario, like if you come to a live to an SL, if you're single on the comment section, if you come to a live like this, we're talking about these things, and you have someone you're dating, go ask them. I feel like, babe, if we get married tomorrow and we have children, and I'm working, or you bring scenarios, real life scenarios, and see his perspective, and hear what he says about it. The Bible says, from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. You know where his heart is at. You know where his head is at. Then you can rightfully, informatively make your decision whether you marry him or not. Not just going by, I love you. Because if he tells you, if you meet a guy, you're dating a guy, he tells you, you're dating face, he's calling you, where are you? Come and wash my clothes. Where are you? Come and cook for me. Where are you? It's all about him. Yeah. Everything has to be about him. Then you are there, I'm doing it for love. That's how you continue, even your marriage.
Okay, Mirabel, can I ask you a question? Sorry for cutting you. Someone is saying, LOL, they will accept everything, but when you get married, they will start disagreeing. What do you have to say about this?
No, they will disagree too now.
No. Hold on, wait. No. Okay, let her finish. Then I have something to say.
Hey, Mirabel, I want you to continue. Answer it. So that
it's not about accepting. There's difference between somebody saying something and somebody doing something. I go by people. You have to back your words with your actions. As much as you ask questions, observe how they act, observe how they do things. Character is like pregnancy. Their character will not hide forever. They will not say yes to everything. They might say yes, but watch how they behave. Give meaning to your actions.
Unless you see any strange sign, you run.
Well said, Victorious.
Okay. They will say yes to you in that conversation, but watch how they behave. Watch how they treat your sisters. Watch how they treat their sisters' children. Watch how they treat their young ones. Watch how they treat your moms. Watch how they treat your own mom. Watch how they relate with your own siblings.
I need to leave now. My co-host.
My sister. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
So have I asked you a question?
Bye, love.
See,
okay.
sorry,
Can I say something?
I want to contribute something on what you're saying.
but it's how they also back what they say, what they do.
Mm.
And even when they say something, right? When it's something, give it time, or even in the midst of that conversation, rephrase your question in another way and ask them and hear what they will say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that when I was
Exactly. From there,
Yeah.
you will get whatever you want to know.
Thank you.
Because most times we don't ask questions directly.
directly.
From conversation, you pick what you want, drop
Yeah.
the rest. If you see any bad sign, my sister, run. Because me, I do not condone everything.
Yeah, you get married to a man that from the beginning he's been telling you, oh, why would I enter the kitchen? What's the wife of my wife? I paid her that, and she has to cook for
Yes,
me.
from the conversation.
He has already told you his mind.
Yes.
You will not come and give birth now. You're struggling with baby, and you expect him to enter the kitchen. He told you before he even got married to you that why would he do it? They're already doing what they are looking for. They are looking for maybe some people are looking for nannies and slaves in wife clothing. You really know where he's looking for. That's the first thing I'll talk about. Then the second thing I'll talk about as a single person. Let's be intentional about life. What do you want for yourself again? You get. I said it. As a single person, you are not too young to start a business.
Right.
You are not too young to start a business. You are not too young to plan your life even without that husband. If that's your desire to say, oh, I want to have a family, I want to have children. What kind of family do you want to have? I want to be a present mom. Okay, what do you intentionally do while you're single to plan for that future where you are present in your children's life? If it's to start a small business, those planning years you get. If it's to get courses where maybe you would do something from home or whatever you can do. Most often we are waiting to get married before we start our own plans.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way. I tell somebody, as a single lady, there's nothing stopping you from buying a land. There's nothing stopping you from owning real estate. There's nothing stopping you from owning business. People say you intimidate men. You intimidate only insecure and low life men.
Exactly. God bless you.
A man that God has for you will be there to support his vision. His vision, like your vision will come together. That's your compatibility will come together. You guys will see way. You talk business. You talk meaningful things apart from sex. You talk.
Yes,
You
so
hold conversations that can
the sex should even be the last thing. Like sex should even be the last thing.
Thank you. You get you have conversations that are business inclined, family inclined, intellectual conversations. So that's where it all starts. So if you get on the right track as a single lady, as a person when you're still single, then what that also help you to be focused. You know where you're going to. You know who to add to your journey, which means you know who to pick as a husband. When you're saying people come your way, but that's your own life is a guiding principle to see who I'm going to add.
Mirabel, somebody is asking, why should sex be the last thing? So can you throw more light on that?
I'm saying sex should be. I'm not saying that sex conversation are not important, but I'm saying that most often people overcloud your relationship with sex. It's all about sex. There is nothing substantial to the relationship.
Yeah.
No goals, no vision, nothing.
No vision,
Yes.
They'll just be talking about sex.
sex.
And that
at
is
the
why
end of the
most
day, the guy will
relationships
still leave you and go to a lady that knows
like
what
you
she
crash
wants.
because you're not bringing value. You're giving him sex is something he can get anywhere. He can get it anywhere.
I'm not saying that you should not have sex conversation. It's important to
But
have.
it's not the most. It's not the most important thing. There are other important things to talk about. There are other important things.
You're a lady, you're single, you have a business you're running, or you're in school, or you have a YouTube and you're dating a guy.
Or you even have your dreams.
Would also ask you, oh, babe, how's your YouTube going? How's your school going? Oh, this plan you told me at the beginning, how far have you gone with it? All he wants is, and when are you coming over? That I'm gonna soup. You cook. When are you cooking? Even when you want to ask.
Oh, sorry, please. I want to answer somebody's question. Sorry, please.
Okay.
Simply Zina says, is it as a Christian? This has nothing to do with being a Christian or not being a Christian. Okay, let me tell you something there. I'm actually going to make giving details. When you become sexually involved with a man as a single lady, it overclouds your sense of reasoning. You become
Thank you.
sentimental. Sometimes
Yeah.
you're seeing that this man is toxic for you, but because women are emotional beings, the
Yeah.
moment you have sex with a man, you
Yeah.
become emotionally attached to that man. Even when he is doing certain irritating things, because your emotions are overclouded, you make excuses for him.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So that is why sex is not like, it's not like, okay, it's not something you shouldn't talk about it, but it shouldn't be the most important thing. Now you see it clearly that this man, if you marry him now, die you day. But because you are emotionally attached to it, let me tell you, a man can sleep with a woman that he does not even know the face. Like tomorrow morning he walk past. They don't
Yes,
need emotion to do it.
men do that.
They don't need emotion to do it.
So
Yes, Zina,
that's
it's good you're married, but really, this is what I know.
so for me, right? I know we're talking about balancing life. So for me,
Yeah.
that's the foundation you get.
Yeah, that's the foundation.
If you get a man that runs with you, works with you, you have even if you're a student, you have assignment, and he's like, babe, okay, I know math. Come, let me help you. You are seeing that helping. You are seeing that he is there to push to get the best out of you. Be rest assured that even in marriage, that man will be there supportive for you. I know I made mention of something that we should always ask for help as wives, as moms, especially with the YouTube, with life and everything. Ask for help from your husband. Again, we're emotional human beings, we are women. We cling to children. But sometimes ask a husband, babe, oh, what's your plan for today? What are you doing? Can you please do this for me? Can you please, when you come back, can you do this? You get a man who is there will do it for you. Somebody made a comment that, oh, what if your husband works extra hours and can't be there for you? It's okay. What works for A doesn't work for B. It depends on your family situation, your family structure, where you guys are at. I
Mm-hmm.
remember, sorry, my sister in red. I remember she was talking about how when she went to Mexico, she was pregnant and her husband had to work and go back to work. You realize that was her situation, right?
Yeah.
Somebody needed to be bringing income. You get, but say, okay, you are in a place where maybe your husband was working 2 jobs before you got pregnant, and then his one job can at least afford your basics. You get. I've seen men who have resigned your one job to be there for your wife when she gave birth. I've seen men who have refused outstation jobs to be there for their family, who put their family as priority. Because if your wife burns out, your children become recalcitrant. Because some children, because of lack of love, the woman is the only one. She can't cater for everybody. She can't be there emotionally for everybody. They become.
Because we are running out. Come, fine. They're waiting.
You get
Uh-huh.
so you.
Continue.
I'm good. Are you
It's
ready?
sacrifice. It's sacrifice, and you have to. I feel like it's from the base, from the courtship level, from the relationship
Yes,
level.
I am.
That you have to know the heart of your husband or your fiance, how sacrificial he can be for the relationship, and what are his priorities. Is family his priority? Is it just sex his priority? Is he looking for a cook? Is he looking for a nanny to come and take care of him? Is he looking for somebody to come and continue from where his mother stopped, babysit him? Those are the things that we have to look for. Because if you like, there is something like the perfect will of God, the permissive will of God. If you marry right, trust me, there will be challenges. Life maybe it will be hard, but you have a partner who is a team member that you can pull together.
Yeah,
You can
very
understand.
true.
Yeah.
You can understand it like, okay, babe, this is what I'm doing. Okay, let's talk about YouTube. Your husband works, you're a stay-at-home mom. Yes, it's difficult as a stay-at-home mom. You take care of children. Maybe he's up on Saturday. You ask him, babe, please, I'm on YouTube. On Saturday when you're up, can you rest? Then when you wake up on your sleep or around 4, can you be with the kids? Let me shoot some videos. And then you do bulk shooting. That's communication. That's a team partner. You guys talk about it. It's not Hitler. It's not Hitler. It's not Hitler. Jews. We're not in a marriage. Is not dictatorial. It's
Yeah,
partnership.
Yeah, it's
it's not
partnership.
master and slave kind of
Yeah,
relationship.
it is a partnership. If your wife is winning, you're winning. If your wife is happy, your husband is happy. If the husband is happy, the wife is happy. So there has to be that communication. There has to be that open. I don't like indirect communication. I don't want women assuming, oh, he should understand that I need help and come and help. No, use your mouth. Ask for help. Let there be that
Yes.
open. Don't claim superwoman. Don't claim I can do it or no. It's a matter of time. And the simple truth that when we women have set that pace that we can do it all, the man will already say, okay, my wife she has the capacity, she can do it.
Yeah.
You will not see the need. Men love to feel needed. Men love to feel
Yeah.
wanted. So show him that, babe, I need you. Babe, I can't do this. Babe, please. Like, have that. No, don't have it grudgingly. Talk about it. Babe, what are you doing today? Baby, I come back from work at 4. Please, can you, when you come back, can you help me do this? Then let me do this. Like, have those conversations. It might not be perfect, but at least there is some kind of consolation where you know that you have a support system, especially when you're old. There is some kind of consolation that you should, when you know that you have a support system. That's my 1 cent I want to contribute to this conversation. Especially for those who are abroad. We don't have parents, we don't have mom, we don't have sister, we don't have brother. Your husband should be your highest teammate. In soccer, no one player wins the game. It's the whole team that wins the game.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing in marriage. No one person runs it all.
You are right.
Very
So
true.
that's my 1
You're
cent.
very right.
Very
That
true.
foundation
Okay, yeah.
level is
So
very important. It's very, very
yeah,
important because a
communication
lot
is
of
very
young girls
important.
neglect a lot of things during their courtship, when they are dating. They neglect a lot. Most times, you don't have to ask questions directly from their conversations when you were dating, from the steps, everything that happened during
You
the
definitely
courtship
know.
period.
Mm.
Just pick the things, the necessary things you want. Can I deal with this person? Can I cope? We have a very long way to go. It's not just about love. It's not about date nights. It's not about going to somewhere,
Yeah,
drinking, clubbing,
having
enjoyment.
fun.
When you get married, it will still be sweet the way it used to until you have a kid. You have one, two. Things will start changing. Responsibilities will
Yeah,
come, even to you, the woman that is maybe a stay-at-home mom. Expenses will increase as well. So I feel our young girls should at least try as much as they can, set their goals. Don't wait for a man, don't wait for your husband. Don't worry, when I get married now, my husband will take the responsibilities. Some used to say that we will put all the burden
yes.
to the man.
And he'll get frustrated at some point.
Yes,
He becomes
yeah,
tired.
at some
He
point, even
becomes
the man that is
irritated.
providing will even get tired.
Yes, now.
He will get tired and he will be talking to you anyhow.
Anyhow.
I have a cousin. She regretted it later, but now she's doing fine. She got married. We were telling her, why not wait? Go to school. Me, I was busy buying form, buying jam form. I wrote post UME. We did that together actually, but unfortunately for her, she couldn't continue because her father was not financially stable then. So she switched to nursing. From nursing, she was doing food and nutrition, and she was doing fine. At a point, she said, "Okay, let me go. Let her go, not me." She wanted to marry. We told her, "Why not do this food and nutrition? It will favor you because if you do it well and perfect, you will be earning money from there. At least, even if it's baking cake for birthday or wedding, it is something." She insisted that she wanted to get married. We now told her, okay, no problem. I was still in school then. I think in my year 1 then. She got married. She got married quite early. I was the only one then she do tell her secret then. She after 1 year, she started calling me and telling me that she want to come back. I asked her why. She said that the guy is not treating her fine. That the guy insults her. The guy doesn't want
Oh,
to do wedding because they've not done their white wedding then. He said she wants to come back, but now she's okay. Much later, she started one business. I think she's now selling babies' wears, shoes, and some adult wears. She's okay now, but to tell you that some of our young girls don't have plans for themselves. Some
they
don't
don't
plan.
though.
You can learn skill. You don't even have to, even if you are not, your family are not capable of sending you to the university. There are so many skills that you can learn. You can learn sewing. Now, computer, how do I put it? Is it computer engineering? Computing is now giving a lot of money. You can use your computer, you can use your phone to learn a lot of things online. There are so many free apps that you can use. The only thing that you will need for those in Nigeria is just data. Instead of wasting those time on Facebook, Instagram, waste that MB on yourself. Invest in yourself. It is much better than wasting your time waiting for chingom boys. I call them chingom boys.
Yes, now majority of them now are actually looking for women that will feed them.
Yes, now.
That's the funny thing. There are lots of them. They are looking for women that will feed them. They're not even ready to work. So I feel like here, as a woman, when you set your standards according to the word of God, okay, when a man comes and you see, I think what leads most of our ladies into this marriage thing is make it just beside marry. Everybody they
Because
marry, make it just beside marry. Then at the end of the day, you are the person wearing the shoe. You would want to still run out of that marriage that you're saying, let make it just be say you marry because others are getting married. Make it just be say I answer Mrs. Then you will not go and marry someone who does not align with your destiny, who does not align with God's purpose in your life. Then you get into trouble. You because now are trouble. Big time trouble.
yeah,
You know.
that's
So
true.
a whole lot is happening. And just like you said, there are women that they don't have plans. All they
At
do is
all.
wear clothes, snap picture, walk around the man.
Post on
And
Instagram.
I'm telling you the truth.
Post
And
on Facebook.
that is
Snapchat.
why some of them, by the time they get married, the man does not have one single respect for them. First off, you don't bring anything to the table. You're not bringing value. That is why I say sex should be the last thing. Because at some point, that sex you feel you're giving to the man, he don't see and finish. Waiting again, you won't bring come. What is the spice that is spicing it up?
Yeah.
Do you understand? He probably
Yes.
wants to get into a business and he has like 500K. He needs like 1M and he has like 500K. He doesn't even have the confidence to say, okay, I know I can get like 200 or 300 for my wife real quick. You know,
I
it is killing. And I feel like women should stop this mindset of the Bible has stated it clear. It says the man is a provider, he's a protector, he's the head of the home, and the woman is a helpmate. So I'm not saying you should take the man's place as a provider. No, I'm only saying, as the man is fulfilling his ministry as a provider, the protector, as the head of the house, you also accomplish your own ministry as the helpmate. Okay, you must not fail in your duty.
Yeah,
So,
just to
women,
add to what just to add to what she just saying, right? Especially, I'm speaking now. I know we have looked at women in Africa, the support. Sometimes even your mother-in-law will bring food. Your mother will bring food. The cost of living is low. In North America or most countries in Europe, let's be honest, one income cannot sustain a family.
At all. He cannot.
It cannot. You get. So imagine, let's look at this scenario. If you're a young girl before you got married, you have something doing, maybe a handwork, a catering business, or something you're doing, you get. Even when you give birth, at least that thing is still running. Your husband can then do his one job because sometimes men are not there to help your wife in Europe, not America, when they are supposed to be there because of financial issues. But if you, the woman, had a system running for you even before you got married, you're like, okay, babe, I have this business. You know, I'm doing this. This income is coming. We can use this to pay for this. Use this to do for this. While your own income is paying rent, we spend time on our family or we support each other. You get. You rather that thing in that maternity leave that you are resting, that thing you had said before, the system you had said is helping, is sustaining you, it's also giving you rest. Because let's say you're looking for daycare, you're looking for nanny, it's expensive. Maybe your husband's one salary cannot cover. That thing you have been doing will be able to subsidize, will be able to help. That's what the help may issue come about. Then both of you will kind of have a peace of mind. There's gonna be some kind of peace, serenity. You can relax in the living room with your husband and watch Netflix, for God's sake. So like you like there is just so much because honestly, a man there's some men who really want to be there to help you. But because God created a man to be the provider, the man cannot stand the fact that he's home and he's thinking of the next house rent and his paycheck is not balancing in his head. You can be talking, he's there, what he's thinking is bills and everything running through his mind. He's not even smiling. No matter how they joke you're cracking, you're not even smiling. You don't want to, you're like, what have I wrong this man? What's wrong? But the man is calculating things in his head, how he will sustain his home. But if you have a system, if you have something running, you can have that conversation, babe. Okay, this is where we are at. We have a baby. I can't do this by myself. I need you. You'll be like, oh yeah, I understand you need me. But if I quit my one job, I'm still one job, we won't be able, this is our bill, this is our, that's why I'm very big at planning, budgeting. It is like, is the key. Having heart-to-heart conversations. You get, okay, this is where we are at. This is what your income is bringing. Okay, babe, if we do this, we can then, like, you guys are having that conversation. That's what I say, even in marriage. I remember somebody was talking about, I don't want to hear my money, your money. And like those things, it just throws me off when I start hearing my money, your money, 50,
Our
50,
money, your money,
75,
my money.
it can, like, the way it bites my stomach. I'm like, where did we get all this mentality from? And we are doubting why most of us are struggling in marriage. Most of us are, we are barely surviving. I've seen women, I've heard of stories where women, somebody's child has passed away because the woman had money and she kept it under her armpit. And she said, no, the hospital bill has to come for my husband. He's out there sleeping with women. Let him bring the money until the child passed away.
Now madness they worry the woman. Okay, guys, please, ladies, it's good to be here. I'm on my way home now. I'm about to leave the office rather. So I'll just be in the chat.
Thank you so much. So that's why. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I've been listening to you guys all along. When Kiki began, I was at work. I just got home before I joined this. I couldn't join at work. I just got home. That was just my few. I feel like let we women, we need to be intentional about our own life. Nobody will put value on you. Yeah. Nobody will give you the dream life you are looking at if you as a woman don't put in the work. You have your own part to play. That man is somebody's child too. That man has weaknesses. That man is not even how they call these rich people. Even with all these rich people's money, sometimes you see a rich man, the wife will cheat on him, take the man's money, go cheat with the small boy who is there, who is always there to listen to her, who's always there to giving her that emotional need. So it's not about money. Set a system where I'll say though, as long as you can pay your bills, you're comfortable, there's peace in your home, settle for it, hold it tight. Don't have your priorities. Don't have misplaced priorities. As a person, don't have misplaced priorities. Value things that are valuable.
Yeah.
Your family, your husband, your children. I always say, for me, it doesn't matter who makes more. If it's gonna give you guys peace in your home, pay your bills, your children have a comfortable life, and you can spend time with your husband on vacation. It doesn't matter who earns more, who carry money go heaven when they die.
But I think most times it's mentality, people's mentality, the way they think, maybe.
So please, to avoid a lot of struggles in marriage, let's start from our singlehood as women. Lay a good foundation for yourself. Know what you want. Like, what kind of family do you want? If you want to be there for your children, because trust me, these days, if we're not there for our children, the society will be there for them. And even the money you're pursuing will not be able to restore moral to that child when that child has become a recalcitrant child.
Exactly.
Then you go to all psychiatric men. I'm a social worker. I was telling my husband last night when I was at work, I said, I have kids in my place of work. A child of 3 years old, when the child wants something, the child wanted a chocolate bar. The mom was like, oh, don't worry, we don't have any. Tomorrow we're going to go to the shop and get some. The child threw a tantrum and he was giving the F word. Fuck, hey! I began praying, oh, Father, see, it became a prayer point. Hey, Jesus. I started praying. I said, God, Father, please, may I never get to this. See, and they're in Canada. They have all the money. The government gives them money. They have all the. In Africa, you eat chocolate when we're growing, maybe only on Christmas Day, or when one uncle is visiting, they bring you one. Like, see what the child
just know that your parents are rich.
So that was bad. That was what I just wanted to add. That honestly, there's a lot of things that we need to do, because when people, I've seen a lot of people when they get married, they start complaining, oh, my husband is not helping, oh, he's not doing this. No, it didn't just happen. These things were there from the beginning. You just refused to look at them. You made excuses. You wanted to just marry. Marriage is a lifetime.
Yeah.
Marriage is for life. It's one of, I feel like after your salvation decision, one of the greatest decision you can ever make as a human being is marriage. I remember I was talking about this thing with Kiki. I said, Kiki, I'll tell people it's better to marry late and enjoy 1 year of marriage before rapture, if rapture does not delay, than to marry early and have 80 years of suffering or endurance. It is like people, I feel like sometimes people overhype marriage without looking in depth into what it takes to be married, what it takes to have a godly home and a sustainable home. Then in the long run, when it gets to the partner, you start complaining, oh, he's not helping. You start singing hallelujah choir, hallelujah song, left, right, and center. No, sister, you saw it from the beginning. If there were things that you realized that there has been a dramatic shift, we acknowledge that people change, situation change people, stress change people. That's where prayer comes into play.
Exactly.
That's where you start. Me, I don't believe in the fact that you will see weaknesses from dating phase. They say, oh, God, by God's help, he will change. And see, you already have enough prayer point for your life than to go and be carrying somebody's son and adding them to your prayer list.
Plus the
you
life
should be praying. Your dating phase, you should be praying for each other. Not the one way check where you the woman you are praying, Father, change this. No.
You're right.
If you did your due diligence, then you get into marriage, things become rough. At least you are like, it's like saying that you're a soccer player. You did all your training, you got into the field now. The match became tough. Then now you need another level of grace. You need another level of prayer. At least you're already in the game. There's no turning back. You get, but you'll not be at the beginning of something. You are seeing red. They are showing you pepper, and you refuse to accept. Then down the drain, you say, "Oh, the pepper is too pepperish." And see, the pepper. What did you expect? Pepper is pepper. It has to be hot. Yeah, so that's my 5 and say. If it's connected to YouTube, I'm gonna give a couple of tips I use for YouTube. I have work. I went to work yesterday at 3 p.m. I just came back this morning at 9 o'clock in the morning. That's more than 18 hours. What I do when I'm off, I have my books here on my table, my reading table. I have my books here. I write my topics. I write everything. When I do bulk shooting. I shoot in bulk. The day I sit, I do 5 minutes makeup. Now that day, I'm gonna shoot like 4 videos. Some of my videos, if you check my 2 videos, I wore something lemon, green, yellow. The next video, I just put a jacket on top of it. Because I was just shooting. Yeah, I just put a jacket on top of it, change topic. You just shoot in bulk, shoot like 4 videos. And then that's something I've learned from big content creators. They shoot in bulk. Then within the week, the 1 hour you have during your break at work, you're trying to edit, or when your kids are sleeping, you're trying to edit, like things like that. So that you can have time for yourself, you can have time for your kids, you can have time for your family. Just shoot in bulk. Try to shoot in bulk. That's the best thing I'll advise. And for I know sometimes we want to be interactive. We want to be on people's life. We want to be active on the YT streets. But my sister, do the little you can. Don't stretch it at the detriment of your home. Kiki has had, this is 3 hours going. If you put in your 1 hour, that's so much that you have done.
Yeah.
She will not. I don't believe that Kiki will come and beat you, or you have to feel bad that, oh, I wasn't there in her LS till the end. You do the one you can do. I missed Josie's LS because I was at work. At the end of the day, when I have time, I will go back to it. Or sometimes even if I'm sleeping, I will play it. Let it just run. For WH, just to support the person. So there are many ways that you can strike a balance without, remove the guilt part of it, without feeling guilty. Do the little you can do. Don't want to show a good face out there, meanwhile your home is suffering. Do the little you can do.
Yeah.
Now 24 hours, person gave for 1 day. You're only be 26 or
24
28.
hours. You still have 6 or 7 hours to sleep at night.
Thank you. You get. So that's what I can just do. For me, what really works for me, that helps me really keep a balance and keeping with other things in life, is bulk shooting. I shoot in bulk. And then within my breaks or whenever, I just try to edit and do a little bit I can do. It really helps, and it gives you time within the week. Let's say you have a child and you talk to your husband like, babe, please, I want to shoot. Or you have said a day to shoot. Maybe you're shooting the day when your husband is off work. You say, babe, I know you're off work today. So I need you to rest. Please, when you have rest, do the things you want to do in the evening, can you be with these kids and give me 1 hour? As a content creator, have your ideas, have your topics, arrange them in place so that 1 hour, that 2 hours that you're getting away from your family to shoot, just like it's gonna be easy for you when you have your point, your topics, and you're doing your research and everything in place. It's gonna be easy for you to shoot. But when you don't have those things arranged, you're all over the place. A 15-minute video, you're taking 1 hour to shoot because you're talking, going to Jerusalem, talking, going to Jericho. It makes it difficult.
Yeah, that's true.
But when you have your points in place, you have your topics in place, it's easy for you to shoot. And as you shoot, you just change your top. Sorry to say, sometimes I even shoot video without editing. I'm not wearing anything down, just wearing my pants. After it's here that they see.
Yes, now I do that as well. Most times I would just wear anything I want down and just wear my clothes. Apply powder or
we move. The highest thing you do after 1 or 2 videos, you move the up, the way it's different up. You continue. That's what I would say. That's what I would say. Please, let's prioritize our family time. Let YT not cause chaos in our homes. Because at the end of the day, YT money, it will not restore peace. You will not take it to buy happiness. If you like, you buy the kind of toys, all the toys you want to buy for your children. Your present, you not being there. I've seen parents who are stay at home, they're in the house, the same children, but they are not present in the children's life.
Wow.
Yeah. They are either there, everybody's on their phone, they are on YT, they are watching movie, and the child is in the room with their iPads. What they are watching, you don't know. You call them to come and do choice. They are not involved. There is no, they're in the just like couples. We have seen couples where they're in the same house, but there is no relationship between them.
Yeah.
So it happens to with children. So it's not the fact that, okay, I'm home with my children. No, you have to be involved. Play with them. See what they are doing. That's all I just have to say, honestly, just to keep the balance. People talk about bulk cooking. It's very important. Do your bulk cooking. Do things in bulk. Try to be able to schedule things, plan things, and work with your husband. He's your teammate. If you guys are winning, you're winning together.
Yeah.
Capitalize. Another thing I made mention of the comment, capitalize on your strengths. I know Rosie was talking about how she doesn't clean, her husband cleans. That she can't remember the last time she cleaned. If that's what the husband is good at, let him do. You do your cooking, capitalize on each other's strength. Don't look at what you're doing that he's not doing. That's not his strength. Because the more we keep pointing at your weaknesses, the more you're demoralizing the person. But the more you hype him, oh babe, look at how the house is smelling good. Oh my God. When you clean, the more you hype him, forget. Oga will put in effort and clean more.
True.
So when you appreciate your strength, capitalize on your strength, you're giving them momentum to do more. And then you do your own. If your own is clean, or your own is cooking, let him do his own.
Exactly.
And you can also have time for yourself, have time to rest.
Thank you.
And do something else.
Thank you. Even when they don't do it perfectly. Some of us, we need our perfectionist level. After God is us.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes if they don't do it good, just let them appreciate them. Don't complain. Sometimes if somebody cleans, they don't clean well, not in your front, you go and start cleaning again. Now look at this line here, and look at this one here. Appreciate them. Let it be. I know it could be bubbling your skin. Your body wants to clean that line. When they are napping or they do something, you go clean the line without it. They hype them. Appreciate. Everybody likes appreciation. Even in the corporate world, statistics shows that if you are a boss and you appreciate your workers more, the more they will do. So appreciate them. You tell me if you appreciate your husband, hype your husband. That's the thing that women don't know. When the Bible says the power of life are this in the tongue, I feel like in the woman's tongue is double. Because you use your tongue well, forget. They will sign you check. They'll be like, babe, what do you want?
Yeah,
they will sign you check. They'll be there for you.
That's true.
Yeah. I remember when I was still dating my husband, right? We're long distance, we're talking. Each time he comes back home and we're talking, before we even talk, Sango will sleep. I used to be so angry. Can you imagine you have anticipated somebody to come back home so you can put out your, you know, people would like to talk. You can put out your heart. You can see how your day went. You can talk before I even say something. I'm like, I'm like, you know, one day we had this conversation. I'm like, Dave, like, is this it? You know what he told me? He's like, because you're my comfort place. When I come, I'm very comfortable and I easily sleep. That was the end of the story. I stopped complaining. As much as I didn't like it, just because he said that, I switched the negative into a positive. I'm like, okay. I'm like, at least he's coming home. We talked there before. Somebody goes sleep with another woman's arm. I turned it into something positive. I just removed the negative mindset. I'm like, yeah, how much I wanted to discuss. And then the time difference, because long distance. When he's coming back, me, I'm very awake. The energy level is high. He's tired. It's 11 p.m. He's tired. He wants to go to bed. But at least he wants us to talk before we go to bed and pray. Then me, I want 1 hour conversation.
2 hours.
2 hours conversation. You get.
Yeah.
Let's choose our battles wisely and just ask God for wisdom and just do our own due diligence and just commit the rest to God. We'll be fine. It might not be all rosy. There will be thorns on the way. There will be bad days. But let's count the good days. Let's count the good moments. Let's pick the things that matter in life. I say it. This whitey, it doesn't matter who you are. In life, it give you billions of money. If there is no peace in your home, that money cannot. We have seen great people commit suicide with all your money to show you that in life there are things that are more valuable than money.
Yeah.
So if white is causing issue, look for a way. Talk about it. Work with it with your husband. Explain to your husband. Ask for help. See where you can alter things. See if you have to wake up early in the morning to cook. Shoot. Support some people before your husband comes up. If your husband comes up, Mirabel is on live, you don't come. I will not come and quarrel you. You get.
No.
Kiki is online and you don't come. I will not come and quarrel you. Josie was online. I didn't, because I was at work. I didn't have a life. Am I angry? No. Will I look for a way to catch up? Yes. I might decide to run that live on my TV. I'm not watching it. I did not get the conversation on the live, but at least I know in my mind that I supported her some way.
Yeah, true.
You get. So let's not feel guilty. Let's choose our priorities and don't be hard on yourself. Don't feel like you're not doing enough. Don't feel like because you see people in the street, you feel on YouTube, you feel like, oh, look at this one on YouTube. She's posting every day. Why me? I'm struggling to post 2 times. Auntie, you don't know. You don't know that person's background. You don't know if that person is not talking with your husband. There's no peace in their home just because of that everyday posting. If they give you that person's battle, you will not want to take it over what you see them doing outside there. So just do your own lane. It's not by power, it's not by might, it's by the Spirit of God. Do your own lane. Do what you can do. God will bless the works of our hands. And I know God will prosper us in our own little efforts. Yeah.
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. Thank you so much. Like you guys.
You're welcome.
Everything. Like you see, I'm just learning. Welcome your
You're a
day.
good preacher.
Maybe I'm about to go. That's why you're coming. Let's come back. Thank
So
you
Kiki,
so
I
much.
have to go. I'll be watching, I'll be listening. Let me go work out. I have
Thank
to
you.
go.
I'm also going. I just want to end it. So we are going together. Don't go. We are going together. We're going together. I'm going. How many hours? You know, doing.
No, now you be mother hen on Whitey Street. Why do you want to end your mother hen on Whitey Street?
Wow, you've stayed for 3 hours.
Do you have anything to like summarize so that we can go? Summarize for us so we can go. When you summarize, Sister Mirabel, you just put us in, just pray, short prayer, and we'll just call it a day. Maybe next week we'll come with another topic again. Let's just do it like that. Because Oga will be back soon. We have to go. Come back.
That's the intentionality we're talking about. That's the intentionality. You see, Quickie is looking at her time. She's being intentional. She's not allowing Whitey. That's what we're talking about, right?
As I'm going, I was trying to make something because I know he'll be back soon. So going and
Yeah.
coming, I was trying to make it's not really easy, but it's well. So let's round up and pray and call it a day. Next week we'll continue because our guy is already on his way. I know his time. It is well. It's not easy. All this our YouTube mommy, our hustlers, so my sister, we are hustlers. So please, Sister Onye, summarize on what we talked about today, and let's our sister Mira will just pray for us, and let's just go. All right. I really appreciate you guys.
Okay, so well, everyone, we've all said our minds and the way we do our own things, and the
Yeah.
people that are having problems with their YT. One thing I'll have to say about this case is I think we mothers, we women, we should at least also try and be planning ourselves as well, because planning is the key. If you plan yourself, communicate with your husband, you know, try to make your husband to understand your own schedule as well.
True.
It will help you in running your own thing and your own life, not just the family. Family comes first, quite all right, but you also have your life to live. So you have to plan yourself, make sure that you put your family first. One, make sure that the food, your children, everything they need are being provided. Then you go to your own side, do your thing. Nobody will disturb you. Nobody will be mad at you because, I mean, you have your life to live the same way your husband is living his own life.
True.
So, as the mother, as the organizer of the family, because it is the mothers that do almost everything, apart from the big financial aspect of the things. It is the mothers that they plan and execute the plans. So I think mothers should have their, if possible, get a note. It is very important to have a note. Have your catalog, have your weekly schedule book and all that. Plan yourself, plan your week, plan your day, plan your month as well. It is very important. In that way, it will help you to run your family smoothly and still run your business, whether as a career woman, as a stay-at-home mom, as whatever mom you are. Planning is very important. And in all, you have to pray as well, because it is God that gives strength. It is God
Yeah,
that
well.
gives you the sense to do whatever thing you are doing. So that's all I have to say.
Okay. Thank you so much, Sister Onye. I really appreciate. Before our
Church we
segment,
dey.
I just want to say a big thank you to everyone that supported me, all of you that came out. Like this LS is the first one I did for the year, and I really appreciate you guys came out and they supported me. I want to say a big thank you to all my co-hosts, all my super chatters. I love you guys. Let's just keep supporting each other. I want love keep us all together, and yeah. It is very important to pray. It's very necessary, just like what our sisters say. Pray, 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 pray. We can't do without it. So one love, and God bless you all. So my beautiful sister, can you put us in prayer so we can call it a day?
Let us pray.
Yeah.
Our Heavenly Father, Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for
Thank
this
you.
moment. Your word says how good and pleasant it is when brethren dwell together in harmony. We thank you, O God, for bringing us together. We thank you for using us to speak, O King of Glory, for pouring your wisdom onto us. Father, we pray for every home. We pray for every mom. We pray for every husband and every child, O God. Father, on this LS, we begin to ask, my Lord and my God, that you bind them with the cord of love that cannot be broken, my God. We speak for peace, understanding in your home, O King of Glory. We speak for unity, my Lord and my God. We ask, oh God, for every home struggling. Father, we ask that may you breathe a fresh bread, oh God, of unity, of love, understanding, of forgiveness, my Lord and my God. Continue to strengthen us. Your word says you are the God that gives us strength to gain word. It's not by power, it's not by might, but it's by your spirit. Father, we ask, oh God, that you quicken our mortal bodies every day. Help us, oh God, order our steps. Give us direction, give us wisdom on how to run our homes, oh God. Father, everything we have, oh God, we are just trustees. You committed them into our hands. And Father, we can do nothing without you. We ask, oh God, that you alone, oh God, God, help us, my God. Help us die to ourselves, oh God. Help us align our wills to your will, so King of glory. We ask that, oh King of glory, you continue to empower us. We ask, oh King of glory, that you continue to bless the works of our hands, oh God. Make way where there seems to be no way, oh King of glory. Provide solutions, oh God, where there seems to be no solution, oh King of glory. For you are a way maker. We worship you. We thank you for Kiki. We thank you for this platform, oh God. We ask, my Lord, that you use this platform, oh God, Lord, to save marriages, Lord, to change mentalities, Lord, to renew, to refine, oh King of glory, Lord, to draw many unto yourself, oh God. Lord, through what will be spoken here, the topics that will be discussed here, at the end of the day, we'll turn to give glory to you and you alone. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for our co-host. Thank you for everyone that supported. May you bless them abundantly. Thank you for everyone that contributed, oh God. May you continue to pour your divine wisdom upon them. Thank you for everyone, oh God, in the comment section, those who watch after. Father, may you use what has been discussed here. Speak to them expressly to meet your various situations, oh God. We thank you. We worship you. For in Jesus' name we pray.
Amen.
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 Thank you so
Thank
much.
you
Thank you
so
so much.
much.
I really appreciate you, my beautiful sister Mirabel. God bless you. God bless
God
you,
bless
sister.
you too.
Started with me, and we're already finishing it. I'm so happy. Thank you so much for staying with me. I know how busy it is being a mom and also a content creator, but you're still here with me. Thank you so much. Be yourself, all my beautiful people. Thank you so much. I love you guys. So, guys, we'll be going, and I'm going to be seeing you guys on my next video or another live video. Next week topic is going to be hot. So, fingers crossed, guys, and together. Bye. I love you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye,
Everyone, stay
Mira.
blessed. Stay blessed.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.